Sorry. I'm so tired. I switched to the wrong scene twice. Hello, good morning. I have my sinuses clogged again. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. You're sick? No, I'm not sick. My sinuses are clogged. I sound like this every morning and then it slowly makes me less nasally. Don't worry. I'm not sick. Hi guys. Sorry, I wanted to play a game today, but I have an errand to do. In about 3 hours. Yeah, I have a really important errand to do. My god, this errand is so annoying. I already did this errand. You remember? Do you guys remember what I told you with the document and I signed it and then it was a mistake and then the masking tape I put over? So I sent I sent it. Honestly, it should be good, but they were like, no, send it again. And I'm like, okay, but when I photocopied it, it looked so good. So I was confused, and they're like, no, you can't photocopy. And I'm like, this is coming from a country that still uses the fax machine. Just saying, okay? So sometimes it's a bit annoying. But, I'm stupid. I should have just redid it. The thing is, in Canada, it's really hard to find a printer if you don't have one at home. Okay? I went to a convenience store or the pharmacy, cause yeah, well, because here the pharmacy they deliver packages and stuff, and they don't have printers. Well, some of them do, but then they don't work. So, So yesterday I went to the library, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, of course you can print stuff. You just have to make a library card." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll do that." And then they're like, please give me a piece of identification with your home address. And I'm like, I don't have any sort of identification with my address. I have identification. I have my health card, my passport, citizenship. And then they were like, no, we need your address on it. And I was like, can I just give you my address? I know, too much time and work just to get it print. And they were like, no, we really need, and I don't have a driver's license because I don't drive, and I don't have a car, and I can't afford one. So, I literally could not print at a library because I didn't have an address on my, I'm not gonna steal your books, okay? I don't read enough. So, I know, it's so annoying. It's like a MapleStory quest. The thing though, I have a really good friend who has a printer at home, so she's printing it out for me. And she's gonna hand it to me today so I can run my errand. This is the second time she's had to do this, and I feel so bad. I'm so stupid. Also, remember, chat, last time I sent it, I said it was $100. So basically, I'm paying $200 to send one document. I just wasted so much money, and it's not only been 10 days into 2023. You know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to die this year. I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of this year, but I don't think I'm gonna be alive anymore. I know, it's crazy. Seriously. I do not I've used the postal office in Japan before, and even with Express, it's not that much. So, I really don't understand. It really is. Yeah. It is one of the most annoying things I've had to deal with. And this all started because I got a visa problem. This is so annoying. This is the most annoying thing. And I hope I can resolve it so I can fucking see my father. Oh my god. Sheesh. Like, the amount of times I've almost gone Karen at the Japanese embassy, I'm just gonna like, look, I'm not a criminal, okay? I don't even sell stuff in other countries. I just go and I see my dad and I come back. That's it. That's literally all. It's literally all I do. So, you know, when they were like, oh my god, sorry, you're gonna have to like bring this up to customs when you arrive in Japan. And I'm like, will it resolve my issue? And they're like, we're not sure. So I'm like, basically you just told me to spend like over $1,000 to go to a country to tell them about my problem that might not be fixed. Okay, cool. Let me just call my sugar daddy Elon Musk, okay? Hey, can you just like spare me like $1,800 for a flight? It might not work out, so I might just like fly back, you know? Like, bro, are people stupid or something? I can't believe people who work at the embassy suggested that solution. What do you think I'm made out of? Fucking Marvel? Jesus Christ. Working for a Japanese company, I can say they're very process-driven. Any errors and they reject an official document. I know! I should have known that. I mean, I should have. Because, like, I've lived in Japan before. It's just, you know, it looked fine. Oh my god. This is so annoying. I hate being an adult. I just wanna... At this point, I think I'm just gonna take a boat or something. I don't even know if it's possible to take a... Actually, yeah, I think it is. I think, like... Yeah, I think you can actually take a boat. It'll be, like, 3 months, though. But, you know what? It would be probably the same amount of wait time. I know, I'm just complaining. I mean, it's good that they're very, like... You know, serious. Sometimes I feel like maybe they're a bit too serious. But maybe it's just because I'm Canadian and like Canadians, if we saw that, like, you know, photocopy thing, would be like, yeah, that's fine. You know, that's probably why my mentality's like that. But anyways, I'm gonna have to, like, you know, run my errand today. Otherwise, I would have, like, played a game today. I would have played Bully today. But, yeah. I'm sorry. I do have to get this problem fixed though, because I really want to like visit my family. Like legit. You'd be very motion sick? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on a boat. Oh no, I've been on a boat, but not for like long. But like big boats are fine. I've been on like those cruise ships and they're okay. I don't feel too bad. Yeah. But anyways, I'm playing a lot of games this week. I'll let you guys, for those of you who don't read schedules, I'll let you guys know what I'm doing for the week. I'm playing a lot. Okay? So, tomorrow I'm playing Bully, which I'm very excited for. And tomorrow is Wednesday. See, I'm losing track of days. Thursday, I'm gonna continue Pokemon Shiny Pearl. Friday is going to be Friday the 13th. For those of you who don't know, in the Western culture, we love, like, freaking ourselves out. So they always say, like, oh, Friday the 13th is like a bad luck day or something, you know? Like, it's like a day where a piano could possibly fall on top of your head, which I pray to God that it will, so that it can end my misery. But yeah, so that's why I put Madison on Friday, because it's Friday the 13th. Hopefully we can finish it. I really, really want to just finish that game, so then I don't have to ever play it again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to... Also, I put the time a little earlier for Madison compared to last week, because I'm scared. So last week we started at 10 a.m. EST. This coming week, I'm gonna start at 9, which is the same time as what I'm starting today. And then we have Anime Impulse on the weekend. Woo! Good morning, Enna Alouette and Enna Alouette enjoyers. I wish you a merry morning today. May God and light be with you. Oh my God, who the fuck is that? Is that a bot? What Mom, are you okay? Doesn't sound like mother. Sounds a little off. Nina hacked. Hot NIJISANJI girls in your area. Oh my god. Where? I can't see them. I wonder who's streaming right now. I thought you were streaming, Mom. Aren't you playing that space game? Mom's been playing this space game that she's been obsessed with. Oh, she hasn't started yet. In like 3 hours. Oh my gosh. I'm lazy, I like to sleep in. Me too. But every time I wake up earlier, it helps with my routine. Like every time I wake up at 9 or 8, 8 a.m. Low-key, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just sleep in. Like every morning, guys, I'm not even joking. Every morning I wake up at 8 a.m. The first thing I think is I should just sleep in for half an hour. And then I wake up anyways. And then I feel better after an hour. Just my sinuses are clogged. Yeah. There are some days where I would probably sleep in. But yeah, Anime Impulse this weekend, Mom. I'm so excited! We have not prepared anything. Well, sort of. But yeah, voice is dying. See, my voice dies in the morning every morning. Yeah, I'm excited to see some of you guys. And for those of you guys who unfortunately won't be joining us, don't worry, when we come back we'll talk about, what happened and make you feel even more FOMO than you already do. But again, there's probably gonna be more chances in the future, so if anything, we'll get better at meeting and greeting and stuff like that, so the people who will get to experience that later on will probably see a more experienced us, be like, hi, what would you like me to say to you today? Like customer service. Hi, okay, you want a photo? Okay. It'll be like a lot quicker and better. So don't worry. You get fake, Enna? That's not fake. That's me being experienced and a professional. Okay, let me read some super chats while we talk today, so then they can keep track. Chiliax, thank you so much for the first super of today. Thank you. Every time I need to know where my super chats start, I think I mentioned this before, I will look for the name Chiliax. or honestly, there's like a handful of people that are usually the first S-tiers, and then I'll just kind of low-key look for their username and I'll be like, okay, there it is. Thank you so much! Baitan! Thank you so much for the super! Wishing you luck, Enna. Thank you. I think I need it. I don't know what... honestly, I don't know what's happening. I think it's because my omamori is good luck, so I put all of my luck in those omamoris for you guys because I don't have any. Well, I'm just kind of complaining, it hasn't been that bad. Well, I don't think it's bad. I think it's just annoying. Honestly, by default, I don't think I have bad luck, but I do think I have neutral luck. I think usually in a bad situation, I get pretty lucky, and then in a good situation, I get pretty unlucky. So it's balances out. So basically, I'm never allowed to feel anything. I can't feel happy and I can't be completely sad. So I'm just in a limbo of just melancholicness. That's good enough then? Yeah, it's great. I'm in between. So clutch luck. Yeah, basically. Majin D, thank you so much for the super. Miguel, thank you so much for the super. Back then, you would do late night streams frequently. What do you mean back then? I literally just did one last week. They stopped because you would scream too much and Rumi-chan had to sleep. Now that you live alone, is there a possibility they'd come back? Yeah, for sure. I did I think a couple. Well, actually, yeah, I did a couple last week. Usually my collabs with people are in the evenings too. So it's just this week in particular. I'm just streaming earlier because I need to do some offline work afterwards. So I'd rather do streams first and then do offline work after, instead of do offline work first and then stream after, because like I don't have as much energy after doing offline work. But like sometimes after streaming I feel more motivated, so that's why. Okay, Haruka, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Waitan, thank you so much for the good morning. Oh my god, I think I'm like rushed my good morning tweet on Twitter. Sometimes like autocorrect doesn't autocorrect, you know? Sometimes autocorrect doesn't do its job, so, you know? Saki, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, Maxwell. Thank you so much for the super and for dropping by today. And Gummy Bear, thank you so much for the super. Hey Anna, could you share any audition tips for us? Oh, right! I love how I'm so caught up with whatever is happening in my company. We are opening auditions for anybody who wants to be my colleague, okay? So if you want to be my colleague or if you want to try to be my friend, yeah, good luck, guys. No, but seriously, we are opening like auditions. I think it's for anybody who's interested. Yeah, I do have tips, you know. I do think like because now Ian's getting bigger, the bar's raised higher, because when I joined, they let me in. So I'm sure if you tried to be like me now, they would not let you in, because they'd be like, what the fuck, you lack so much. You know, in the beginning, you didn't really have to be so cool, I guess. I mean, just look at all of Ethyria. No, that was a joke. We're actually like the coolest, but I have biasism. But yeah, what's a good tip? Honestly, guys, just show that you actually want to do this, you know? If you actually want something, you're gonna show off your passion and your talent. Like for example, if you like singing, or if you like a certain game that you're very passionate about, you know, if you actually, for example, if you like Minesweeper, you could literally just go all out and talk about how much you love Minesweeper. That's pretty endearing. Anything that you enjoy and you kind of like put yourself out there to show other people that you do enjoy will look very endearing, I promise. Like one time there's this guy who really loved like what's it called? They really like gadgets and stuff. I don't even know what most of those gadgets were, and he kept talking about. I had no fucking idea what he was talking about. But even though I had no idea, and you know, I was confused most of the time, I was still very intrigued, and I found it very endearing because when you see somebody like something so much, like it just makes you feel good too, you know? So yeah, don't try to do stupid things like me with like I play Minecraft every day, because low-key that is an answer that everybody gives, I think. But except I think they were telling the truth and I wasn't. But I feel like I probably didn't get in NIJISANJI because of my gaming skills, because like I didn't have any. I think I probably just got in because like I did say in my audition that I loved music so much. I literally said that I love music like every other sentence. I was just talking about music most of the time. And I was saying things like, oh, I had goals and I wanted to make an album. And I wanted to like sing with some JP livers too. Still working on that. And yeah, I was just showcasing a lot of like my passion, which is honestly just music and stuff. And I was saying like, oh, I love to like make acapellas, which I did in the beginning of my career, but then they nerfed me, you know. So yeah, like even though I did say like, oh yeah, I play Apex, I'm pretty sure they like ignored that part. I think if I didn't mention how passionate I was about music, probably would have been like, bro, you're lacking some aspects, you know. But you know, the important thing is like, even if you lack an aspect, for example, like for me, it's obviously gaming. I'll be like, well, you know, I still have a pretty good attitude towards it. Like, I know I suck at every game, but I still enjoy it. So, yeah. So just do your best, you know. There really is no secret. Okay, if you think about it, if there was like a formula or a secret, like everybody would probably obtain that and probably everybody would just eventually get in. So honestly, just do your best, okay? Don't think about it too much, but make sure you don't half-ass. Like, you'll know if you half-ass, okay? Just put your whole passion and spirit into it, even if you're dead. And even if you don't get in, just remember, like, you know, Eon's getting bigger, and NIJISANJI itself is getting bigger. So it is a lot harder, in my opinion. So, yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It has nothing to do with, like, you know, your value and stuff. Because your value might just be put somewhere else. Yeah. But yeah, I hope that helps. Like the honestly, if you think about it, in any job interview, probably within the first like 3 minutes, they'll kind of like more or less decide if they like you or not to join or something, or like if you're fit for the company, you know. That's just kind of like the thing. You know, you could be like very, very like experienced and stuff, but you could still get rejected because I don't know. Because people are not robots. They kind of just like feel stuff, and then if they feel it, they'll be like, okay, you're in. If they don't, they'll be like, sorry. You know, so you don't rely on like well, don't rely too much on like, you know, qualities. I don't know if I explained that well. Maybe I'm just saying it a bit wrong, but yeah. Sometimes it's just timing. Yeah, sometimes it's also just the timing too.
So like, when they get desperate for employees, that's when you apply, so then they have to hire. They'll be like, oh my god, we don't have enough people though, so let's just hire them anyways. You know? Yeah.
But yeah, please be like, what's it called? Like, be genuine about wanting to join. I mean, if your goal to join is to get a shit ton of money, yeah, that's, I mean, I feel like that's everyone's goal, you know, like, even if it's like a small part of it. But like, there has to be more, there has to be something more than that, you know? Like, you know, you just gotta, I mean, even if you did join just for that reason, I think the person who would lose would be that person, because like, imagine doing a job that you just wanted to make a shit ton of money from. Like, my god, I'd be so tired, you know? I'd be like, oh my god, I really need to do a job. Well, personally for me, I really need to do a job that makes me somewhat happy, you know? Like, at least there's some enjoyment out of it, because that's gonna be your thing every day most of the time. Every day for a couple months, for like a couple years, you know? That's a lot of time, you know? So you might as well invest in something you kind of like. Yeah. Cause like, I remember how like I used to work like a lot of retails, and you know, they were shitty, but I had some nice moments. Like, I met a lot of people. It's mostly the people that I met that like I stayed for so long. And even though like I do have a lot of like complaints, there were some good moments too. I just don't talk about them as much because they're not as funny. So, you know, wholesome shit's not as funny sometimes, but I do keep them in my heart. Like, we would always hang out after work and eat dinner and like stuff. Let me see. Close to 1 year as an Alu peep. Ah, thank you, Notorious. Thank you. That's true. I opened memberships like next month. Last year. I remember. Dan Lagron, thank you so much for the member super. Can you give me some encouragement? It has been rough times lately. I saw this earlier, so I wanted to say something. I'm sorry you're having a rough time because like the year just started, but you know, because the year just started, there's still plenty of time for it to be a little bit better, hopefully soon. So we're wishing you the very best, okay? Hang in there. Look, I'm having a hard time too, not gonna lie, okay? Been kind of like, not like too bad, but like haven't been like super good. So let's pray for each other, because obviously God doesn't listen. And we'll probably be okay. I don't know how, like, when I consult people, I think there's just so much, you know. I like to say things realistically. I don't like to say things like, oh, it'll definitely get better, because the truth is, I don't know if it will. But I do know that probably we're gonna be okay. Probably. Like, most likely, it will, most likely after, like, a bunch of annoying problems and, you know, most like, if you think about it in life, when bad things happen, they all for some reason happen at the same time. So if you see a wave, it's not just gonna be a wave. It's gonna be a tsunami. How do I know? Because I experienced this like a couple months back, okay? Like, I saw a wave, I'm like, oh, okay. And then a fucking tsunami comes, I'm like, oh, okay. You know, there's a bunch of things coming at me at the same time. And then what happens after the wave and tsunami? It dies down eventually. Yes, you do get destroyed in the process, okay? But, you know, you rebuild. Well, there's nothing else you can do. If you think about it, there's literally nothing else you can do but rebuild. And that's just how it is. But because you do rebuild, you know, you're gonna be okay. So, I don't know. That's my analogy. I tried. Yeah. So, don't think too much about, like, the negatives if it's unnecessary. Like, if it makes you upset, maybe dedicate, like, half a day to crying your eyes out. But then after that, you gotta rebuild. And then you go forward. And you wait for the next wave to hit you. The next time, you know how to rebuild faster. And with better materials. And with more people in your life too. Because you're gonna make friends and companionship. So, yeah. That's just how it is. So, yeah. I hope that helped. I don't know if it did. Okay. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Bookji, thank you so much for the super! Hi Anna, no matter what, you're a cutie to me. Aw, thanks. You're a cutie too. I think. I don't know. Can't see you. But I think you guys have cute personalities. That's right. How does it feel now, That's right. How does it feel to only be complimented on your personality and not anything else? Yeah. DK, thank you so much for the super. And those songs are amazing. Thank you so much. I have so much projects that are literally sitting on my desktop, and I just work on them slowly but surely. So, yeah, I'm really like trying to set specific dates so that I can like post them and upload them on those dates. But yeah, there's so much offline work that I have to do first because Mane-san told me to. I'm doing my best. Kosaka, thank you so much for the super. Can I apply without any special talents? Look, guys. Let me just tell you something. Okay? Okay. You can have actual talent from the day you were born. Okay? You literally can. There's some people who are born and they just are very good at something. But as they grow up, if they don't like hone it and they don't like keep using it and keep like improving on it, they're gonna lose it. Or like they're gonna not really use it to the fullest capacity, to its fullest potential, I mean. And, you know, that's just... So like, the talent that you guys are talking about, I think most of the time, isn't the talent that you're born with, but it's the talent that you literally make yourself every day, okay? That's why sometimes I've had like situations where I would be in like a setting with a bunch of people who are my friends at the time, and they would like they would actually be angry at me for like, you know, working on my singing. Like, I've been in situations where, for example, I'd be complimented on my music and singing, and that And a couple other people would be like, well, not everybody's born with a nice voice. And it's just, I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, if only they could really see how much time I've put into this measly thing that I do. So like, it doesn't really matter what they say because it doesn't really affect me. But what I mean is, like, I think people just think that, like, you're just good at something. And that doesn't make any sense. Because even if you are, you're not gonna be that good if you don't hone it and if you don't use it. So obviously the people who are good at what they do is because they do it every single day. So like if you really want to be good at something that you love, then yeah, you have to work on it. There's like, I don't think I go a day without singing. I'm not even joking. Well, yeah, unless I have like a really, really bad fever, then yes, I will not sing. But most of the time, I'll probably sing at least 1 or 2 songs. Because number 1, I like it, and number 2, you know, I'm practicing. Like, I probably sung a song every single day for most of the time. Yeah, I don't really get like super duper sick, so sometimes even if I am sick, like after the wisdom surgery, I didn't sing for like 2-3 days. But after like 2-3 days, even though I couldn't open my mouth, I still sang. Just like, you know, offline and like a karaoke, but not really, just like a karaoke for myself. It's not really like if it's something you really, really love and you're passionate about, it's not really work anymore. It's like, you could say like, oh yeah, it's discipline or something. But the truth is like, I just like to do it. And I just do it anyways. I think the only thing I need to be more disciplined about is like doing the warm-ups, which I have been doing, so yeah, I'm trying to do that. But yeah, like, you know, don't think that like talent just comes. Because even if it does, again, it won't stay unless you use it and like practice it every day. But like the people who are good at what they do, they practice it every single day. And like you might think, oh yeah, it's easy because they like it, but yeah, it's still hard because you're doing it every single day. It's like, you know, think about like a cup of coffee. Some people are like avid coffee lovers, but you still gotta walk to Starbucks and pick it up. That's a lot of work, okay? And if you do that every day, then yeah, and you still gotta like pay for it, so you gotta get that money to get your coffee. So, you know, it doesn't seem like a lot of work, but if you do it every day, it is technically quite a bit of work. Because again, you gotta make money to afford that coffee. But yeah, but you know, you like it, so that's why you drink it. And that's why you love coffee. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but yeah. But yeah, I'd really like to disband that weird thinking where people just think like people are good at stuff, because it's not true. Because if I were, then I don't know why I'm so like tired. Chin Solaire, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh my voice. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And also, Aki Akira, thank you so much for the 1 gifted as well. Thank you. Chodek, thank you so much for the super. I won't be able to catch as much of your EU time streams as before because I've got afternoon work now. Hope you and the Owl Peeps have fun. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. Really appreciate it and good luck on your work. Sophie, thank you so much for the... Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the pink super. Thank you. Oh, sorry, my internet... Wait, my Chrome browser is not refreshing. Okay, there you go. I also had to deal with some visa things several months ago and it was a pain. But eventually everything worked out, so sending all my luck to you. By the way... Oh my god, I gotta translate that, hold on. I do not know what that said. I'm sorry. 我爸也祝你能够早点见到你的爸爸。 They said my father also hopes that you get to see your father soon. Thank you.
He's trying to understand English right now. It's okay, I'm trying to understand Chinese every day.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Oh my god, it gets so sad when other people's fathers are also wishing that you get to see your father soon. That means I really have to go visit him soon because like it's been too long.
Thank you so much, Sophie. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Sophie the Baba. Thank you. 谢谢你，谢谢你们的家庭。Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope to see you soon at the certain convention. Dragon. I can't speak. Dragon Nastra, thank you so much for the super. You have a cute personality platonically. I have a platonic personality. There you go. Fran, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Life is tough. Deal with it. Honestly, it's a little bit like harsh to just say it so straightforwardly, but it's kind of true. You kind of just have to deal with it. But I don't mean like you just endure, you know? You find solutions. You find creative solutions. And also, you know, when you say things like just deal with it, I guess the part that makes it seem kind of harsh is just it sounds like you're doing it alone. But you'll always have like somebody beside you. It's just how it works. You will have somebody. And if you think you don't, then you gotta think a bit harder, I think. Because there's definitely people that I've met who legit tell me that they feel super alone, but then I see like, you know, maybe somebody that I just see like people that want to help them, but they reject them. So that's kind of different. So yeah, I think like if you think you're truly alone, you do have to think a little bit harder, because there's definitely somebody who probably would care. Even if it's a stranger, you know? It's just like... Yeah, at that point, I feel like it's self-sabotage. Tika, thank you so much for the super. I just got bitten by my pet rabbit. Fortunately, there is a cute one here. Aww, oh my god. I had a friend who had a rabbit, by the way. And like, rabbits are really, really smelly. Also, when they bite... Maybe I'm allergic or something, but I remember I got bit by one and my skin started like I got like hives. So yeah, they're really smelly. Maybe it's just cause of my friend. They're not really good at like cleaning or something, but they were so smelly. I remember seeing it, I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. Ew, what's that smell? You know? So yeah, I think I'm a little bit allergic to their bites. But I feel like if you got bitten by anything, you would be allergic to it, you know? Rabbits are odorless? I don't think they're odorless. Rabbits can't bathe? Why? Well, you have to clean them consistently? Wait, why can't they bathe? Oh. They're sensitive. That's it? I'm sensitive, but I still bathe. I guess yeah, I did hear that like rabbits are actually very high maintenance, because apparently they have to be I think this is the rabbit. I think I heard that like if they are left alone, or if they feel lonely for too long, they'll die. That's what I heard. Yeah. Or, yeah, and then also, like, if you scare them and they go into, like, a deep shock, they'll also die. That's what I heard. So, like, I don't know how... I think that's why they fuck so much, you know? Don't rabbits, like, make a shit ton of babies? They probably, like, know that they are very, very, like, sensitive, and they'll probably die off if they don't fuck, like, every 3 seconds. I'm pretty sure. They'll be like, hurry! Fuck! We must reproduce because we're sensitive and we'll all die off, so fuck as much as you can and as fast as you can. Yeah, rabbits mate so often, and when they do, they have a lot of babies. That's all I know. Yeah, it's true though. Have you seen how they mate?
They fast AF. I have never seen rabbits fuck. I'm sorry. I don't YouTube turtles having sex or lions having. No, I don't really like to. Look, if I personally don't even watch like humans doing it, I don't think I'd watch like animals doing it. Okay. Though I'm sure it's probably on YouTube.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much for the pink super. I love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I love you too platonically. Thank you, Te. Arigato. Daddy, thank you so much for the member super. Today is my birthday. Another year closer to the grave. But I'd say spending the day with Enna and Alu peeps is a pretty great birthday gift. Aww, we can all, get closer to your grave together. Yeah, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, make sure you spend it with your loved ones as well. And, treat yourself, get some Uber Eats or KFC. I don't know what you like to eat, but yeah, eat what you want to eat. On birthdays, that's when I'm like, you can eat whatever you want. I don't care if you're on like an alkaline diet or whatever. Like, you break that alkaline diet and you eat the KFC. Yeah, if you want to like chug like a whole shot of olive oil, yeah, do it. That's the day. That's the day you can do whatever you like. Not whatever you want. Like, don't go killing your neighbors or something. But like, you can eat whatever you want, except like if it's illegal, then don't do that. That means you need to probably invest in a therapist. But most people would just go for like, fried chicken or something. So yeah. Yeah, I'm so hungry as you can tell. I really want to eat like... I really want to eat like... Oh, I have those like wiener breads. You know those like Asian bakeries that sell those wiener buns. Oh, wiener buns. Yeah, I have one. I'm gonna have one. Actually, I lied. I don't have a wiener bun. I have an ampang, which is fine too. You guys like ampang? Do you guys know what that is? Ampang is like red bean paste bun. Yeah, I love ampang. Every time I think about ampang, I think about that one scene from that anime clan ad where one of the protagonists stands under like a really pretty cherry blossom tree or something. And she goes like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Kurukawa Nagisa-chan from Clan. Yeah, the classic. I know. Just like under the tree. And that's how she met her first love. I wish I could just say Ampan and a fucking nice ass person would just pop up and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of you the rest of my life. Okay, let me try. Ampan! See, this is why I like anime. Helps me cope. It gives me hope. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Etheria's Munch, thank you so much for the soup up. Girlfriend asked me to pick her up from work, but I'll pick her up after your stream. Okay, there's something wrong. There's like 3 things wrong. First of all, stop lying. Second of all, if you really did have a girlfriend, you're a shitty partner. And number 3, why are you not working? Why is she working and you're not working? You gotta do, if your partner is out there, attacking the customers and doing their best every day, what are you doing here? Like, I hope you're working too. Unless today's your day off, but, it's a fucking Tuesday, so... I don't know. Most people don't get Tuesdays off. Just wondering. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all. Yi-chan, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Because she's a strong, independent woman that can handle life's trials and challenges. That has nothing to do with someone else. Just because you're independent and you can handle a lot of shit doesn't mean the person next to you doesn't have to do it. So like, you know, you gotta. Everyone has to be like that to some degree. You know those like reality TV shows about love, and then like the partner will be like, well, she's a strong, independent woman. I'm like, yeah, so where's the strong, independent man? Like, who cares? Like, that's great, you know? It's great that your fiance is independent and a woman, but like, are you independent? It's just funny. I've been watching. Oh, lately I've been watching like while I'm eating dinner and stuff because it's so lonely nowadays. So I just eat with my partner for life Netflix on my iPad. I've been watching this show called Love is Blind, but like it's the Japanese edition. So basically what it is like there's like a group of men and women, and they basically just talk to each other, but they don't see each other. So they're like in these tiny pod rooms or something, and you just face a wall and the person is on the other side of the wall, and you just like talk and get to know each other, but without like, you know, without the judging of the visuals, you know. Although low-key they still judge their voices and stuff. So like if I were gonna be in that show, I'd be like, hi, people would be like, no. Just because of my voice. So I have to go in and like fake it a bit and be like,
Oh, hi. Why am I here? Well, I don't know. There's just something wrong with me.
And they'll be like, no, doesn't sound like there's anything wrong with you, you know? I know. Like, I like how like they do this so that they don't get judged. But low-key people are still judging. Like, so like in the individual interviews on that show, they'll still be like, yeah, her voice is a little high for me. Like, subconsciously people will still judge. It's so funny. But then like, I don't know like how many days passed, but like the first episode, okay, look, there's only like about like, I don't know, I think it's each episode's about like 45 minutes or something. So I'm thinking like it's over the course of like a couple days, okay? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a couple months. But basically, in the first episode, this guy who's a comedian and this lady who's really cute, they hit it off, and then they get married by the end of the episode. And when you get married, you gotta meet up. So I'm like, wait, you're gonna get married after just like talking to each other for like a couple days? I don't know if it's a couple days or a couple weeks or months, but even then, I do think it's quick. I know. But the thing is, they seem very confident about it, so I'm like, okay, go ahead, let's go, slay, queen. I know, it's so fast. It's so fast. I guess maybe I just think it's too fast, but maybe because they're like older and they're looking for marriage, that's probably why. But yeah, I do think it's like really fast. I know that's Indian matchmaking. Yo, I also watched the matchmaking thing on Netflix. The Indian matchmaking on Netflix like a couple months ago with my roommate. Actually, no, it's been a while. It's like in the beginning of the year of last year. But that's different. That's a little bit different. Like, that's a cultural thing, no? The one girl who hates everyone is great. Oh my god, yeah! There's this one girl in this Indian matchmaking. I forgot what it's called. I don't know if you guys remember the name, but I don't remember. But anyways, this is one girl who literally hates everyone. Aparna, yeah! Oh my god. You guys think I'm difficult? You gotta go touch grass, man. Look, my persona online
it's just a slightly more exaggerated me, so I complain a bit more. But if I had to really like compromise, I can do it. This lady, like, she's like, no. Like, there were so many good, like, men that she met that are like, pretty genuine. Like, they would, you know, they vibe well, but she'd just be like, I just didn't feel it, you know? Like, I felt like his job wasn't good enough. I don't know. She was so difficult. And then afterwards, she'd be like, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. I'm like, I'll tell you why. Sheesh. Oh my god. You guys think I'm picky? Oh, by the way, when I was talking about like, you know, I guess like my idealism, it got clipped so much it got into my recommended. Sometimes if like a clip gets kind of a lot of attention and ends up being on my feed because like my entire channel is about Enna Alouette. So like I saw the clips and I read the comments because low-key I think the comments are always so funny. There's legit some people who are like, oh my god, she has to let go of this unrealistic. Like, look guys, I've been in relationships. I think I'm okay at compromising, okay? Not saying that I would like, you know, put myself to the lowest of the lowest, but like I can definitely make compromises, so don't worry about me, just worry about yourself. It's so funny. I mean, if you think about it, I dated a League player, so I don't know why you guys think I'm so picky, like legit. I don't know what else I have to say. I've literally dated a League of Legends player. So if you guys think I'm picky, I think you need to look at yourself. Because I think if you've dated a League player, that clearly shows that you're pretty flexible in many aspects. And I think after, you're allowed to be a little bit picky. No, I think after dating a League of Legends player, I get to kind of have a little bit of like, you know, just a little bit of expectation. Just a tad, okay? That's all I'm saying. When did they play League casually? But the thing is that the person I dated before, they played it every day. Like, oh my god. Like, every day. But anyways, it's okay to be picky too. I mean, usually the people who are picky, they know that they're picky. So they know, like, they know they have to kind of work a bit harder to look for people. I think. I hope. Yeah, they just... They know what they want. But yeah, I mean, there has to be a balance. Obviously, like, personally for me, I don't think I get to be too picky. Because I don't have, like... I don't really hold myself at, like, high value. So, like, automatically... I don't really hold other people at high value either, you know? Like, oh, it's okay. At the same time, you know, you should have, like, a little bit of, like, expectation, you know? Like, you know, you don't want to end up with, like, an abusive person. You're just like, okay, yeah, they're kind. They're respectful, you know? No. You ever done a husbando application stream? Oh yeah, I saw like... I forgot who. But I saw somebody do it in EN. And I was thinking, that's a really good idea, so maybe I'll do that too. Obviously not just like husbandos. I want the girl... Oh, sorry, I dropped my bread. I want the girls to apply too, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, Mika! Was it Mika? And Box? Yeah. I wanna like... I'll be like for all, you know? Like, just application to date me. I swear to god, if I only get like one application, I will literally like... never stream again. You got some really cute Alouette girlfriend? I know! But low-key, I also have some really cute Alouette boys too. I just don't like to say it because like...
don't know. When girls get excited, they're a little bit. Okay, look, just based off of personal experience, when girls get excited about a compliment, they don't really take it. They just they feel happy, but they don't they go like, oh my god, thank you so much. But low key, they're still insecure deep down. At least that's how I feel. But when a guy gets a compliment, they freak out, and I just I don't want them to grow an ego, But that's just based off of my personal experience, off of seeing these reactions. So we let compliments get to our head. That's no, you're right. See, even Diego is saying that. So I try to be a little. That's probably why I'm a little bit more harsh with the guy Alu peeps. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm more harsh with you guys. I'm just a little bit more tuned with the guys compared to the girls, because girl reactions are oh my god, thank you so much, and then when they turn around, they're like, I'm so fucking ugly. She just complimented me because that's all that I am, That's how I do it. But with guys, we'll be like, oh my god, I love your hair. They're like, oh my god, I'm gonna have this hair for the rest of my life. So I'm just trying to help y'all. It's a year of self-acceptance, okay? It's kind of true. You have to agree with me, okay? When I give out compliments, I do mean them genuinely, but sometimes I might hold back depending on my assumption of your reaction. I might hold back. Guys barely get compliments though. I know, I heard that. It's kind of true. It's okay. I do think the guy Alu peeps are very beautiful too. I've seen the NIJISANJI tag a couple times. I mean, you guys are not hot, but nobody's really hot, Like Brad Pitt hot. But you guys look good too. What? Keep it platonic, guys. Oh yeah, platonically. I'm just saying, I would not date any of you, guy or girl. Okay? I'm working on myself, as they say. Those single people who literally have to add that in to make themselves feel better that they're not in a relationship, and they say, oh yeah, I'm currently working on myself, so I'm not interested. So that's what my answer is. I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself every day though. What if you dated someone and found out later that they're an Alu peep? The thing is, if I'm really close to somebody and we end up being in a romantic situation, I'm probably gonna tell you what I do. I'm gonna be like, oh hey, I have a big secret. I'm actually Hannah Montana. Pulls off my wig, So regardless, I hope they become an Alu peep. If they just go oh cool, so you just stream and you just move this 2D model, bitch, I don't just stream. I help people every day around the world. I'm an influencer. I talk to them about their feelings and they talk to me about theirs. We do so much more, I swear to God, if they don't end up supporting me and being like, oh my god, that's so cool, I've never met anybody with this sort of job, or even worse, they might be like, oh my god, I have a confession, I'm a VTuber too. I'll break up with them. I'll be like, no, this cannot happen. Only one of us can be a VTuber. I'm sorry, that's just too much. We cannot have a VTuber family. I refuse. I don't care if I'll be alone for the rest of my life. I do not want this life. Goodbye. There can only be one. But think of the content. Well, that's exactly why. Imagine you're dating a VTuber and you're a VTuber too. Be like, oh my god, we should put this on stream. It'll be good content.
Oh my fucking god, I'll cry. Like everything. We'll be eating together. Like we'll go to Disneyland together. We'll be like, oh my god, let's like show it to our fans. I'll be like crying. I'll be like, I don't want to show them everything. I want to be half a normie too. I want privacy. That'd be terrible.
Oh my god, yeah, like those family channels. Those family vlogger channels on YouTube.
You know the ones where they like adopt children and for the content and then they low-key just like abandon them?
Like, oh my god, so this is a new addition to our family. This is Wang. Wang is 7 years old. Sarah, say hi to Wang. Arthur, say hi to Wang. Hi, Wang.
And then like, okay, Wayne, go to bed.
That's so messed up.
But they're so popular. It's so funny. They're so fucked up. Oh my god. I know. And then they have to like have other YouTubers like put theories like, this family does not take care of Wang. Please, everybody sign a petition for Wang to go back to the adoption center because this family does not care about Wang. You see the difference in treatment between Sarah, Arthur, and Wang? Oh my god. I know. I can't believe
those are real. So like low-key, no, I want a normal family. I'm sorry. I know I feel bad for but actually though, as much as I'm like laughing and poking fun at it, it is true. And I think it is one of the most disrespectful thing you could do for like a kid. Seriously. So, like, they really shouldn't be like for content or anything. No. Like, if you are adopting a kid for like to make yourself feel better for some reason, I don't know if that's a good idea. So, I know it's so sad. I love kids so much. And like, you know, I used to work with kids and you know, they're not obviously because they're not like grown up, they're not able to like express themselves very clearly. Like they can really only like emotion wise they can, but like with words and stuff, like they can't really comprehend it and process it as quickly as adults, obviously. So sometimes when you treat them differently than other kids, like they will feel it. They will know. They literally will know. Even if you think that you're hiding it well, you are not. Like kids are very intuitive, and even if they don't say anything and they look like they're okay, they're not okay inside, like for real. And one day, it's gonna come out. That's what I learned about kids. I had a kid once in my at my workplace who often got left out because one of the newer teachers really liked she obviously had favorites and it really showed. And one day the kid just started crying in the corner and I was like, oh, what's wrong? And low-key I was like, is it because this teacher's making you feel left out? And then he cried even more after I said that, which is basically a yes. And I was like, okay, we all have favorites, but at the end of the day, they're all kids. So we gotta like treat them equally. So if you're gonna hug this one kid for like 20 minutes, you're gonna have to hug all the other kids for 20 minutes. Okay, because that's just like obviously I had my kids that I technically sort of favored too. But even then, like if I were playing with them, I would play with everyone because like they're all kids, you know? They're all kids. And they don't want to be left out. Like, if they feel left out, they're gonna feel really familiar to that feeling growing up. And that's not a good thing. Okay? So, yeah. Kids are so cute. Like, I'm sure, like, everyone has favorites and stuff, because we're human. But the thing is like, you do have to realize that, like, sometimes you just have to be equal as much as you can. You should play with a single one and cause a riot. I really missed them. Actually, like on my USB stick that I used recently, I saw like a folder that said like you know, my old workplace, you know. I opened it and I saw a bunch of photos of the kids I used to work with, and I was like crying. I was like, I miss them so much. They're probably around like 10 years old now, and they're probably in elementary school now. So yeah, they're so cute. I wonder what they look like. They're probably a lot taller, and a little bit more mature looking. Yeah, they're so cute. They're definitely not like. They're probably not like teenage years. Yeah, probably like just before preteen. So yeah. They're so cute. I miss them so much. I don't know why. I think I like miss them an unhealthy amount because I often think about them. I don't know, they kind of like changed my life. I'm not saying that to be dramatic, but before I worked with kids, I had like so much trouble speaking out loud. And like as an adult, like I would go into a grocery store, and if somebody ever talked to me, my decibel volume would be like, actually I had like pretty severe social anxiety. Like sometimes my muscles would tense up and I wouldn't be able to move. Like I'd be like legit paralyzed, which is really bad. But like working with kids, I don't know, kids are just easy because like they kind of just say whatever and they drag you to do whatever they want to do. And then pretty soon after, because you have to kind of like be their guide, especially if they like make mistakes and stuff, you really have to like, you know, you really have to like project your voice and like say like, hey, don't do that, or oh, hey, be careful. And so with practice, like I was able to speak a little louder to kids first and then to adults my age. And then like they also just like opened me up a little bit more emotionally, because they just require so much of your emotional how do you say it? Like they just require a lot from you emotionally. So you kind of have to be vulnerable, like, because when a kid doesn't feel well, you have to really empathize with them and stuff like that. So they really like pulled everything out of me. So I really do think like I probably didn't do as much to their life than they did to mine, which is why I'm so like emotionally attached to them. I don't think I was the best teacher, because like sometimes I just like to fool around with them, but they definitely helped change me into like a part of who I am today. So yeah, that's also why I really like kids. And I really do want to make a family one day. So I'll just leave that up to God. I know, I miss them so much. They probably don't remember me though. I know, I feel like I'm one of the only people who actually want a family, because like I've been asking a lot of my friends if they want children. And they're all like, no, I hate kids. But I feel like if you only met 1 or 2 kids because of your uncle or your aunt or something, that's probably why you hate kids. I think you really have to be with them like consistently to be like, oh, I understand. Kids are so ruthlessly honest. I know. They really are. I love them so much. I miss them. Sometimes I dream about them. My God. Okay, not often though, but sometimes I do. Okay, let's continue. Oh my God. Yi-chan, thank you so much for the super. Ashley, thank you so much for the super. I hope you get to see your family soon, and I'm gonna see my family this Lunar New Year too. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Make sure you spend a lot of time with them, okay? Don't go on your phone so much. And yeah, I hope you have a lot of good food, because Lunar New Year, let's be honest, we're all excited for the food. And low-key, those red pocket monies. I like to visit, specifically, every year. I like to visit my aunt's house every Lunar New Year, specifically because I know my grandfather is gonna probably pull up one of those red pocket and be like, here. My grandpa has been very consistent with the red pocket, okay? First of all, the amount never changes. Well, actually it does change, the older I am, for some reason, the more he gives. I know sometimes it's the opposite, but as a kid, I'd get like $5 to $10 from him, and then like after I passed my 20s, he would start giving me $100. I'm like, Grandpa. That's how I know my grandpa still loves me, you know? We don't really talk to each other because he's a very like quiet man, okay? Like even if I try to talk to him, he'll just be like, yeah, eat. Okay, that's about it. That's literally my grandpa and I. But I know he loves me. Every New Year, he gives me $100. I'll be like, yeah, cool. Thanks, Grandpa. He'll be like, so this is my conversation with my grandpa every Lunar New Year. I'll be like, oh, 谢谢公公. He'll be like, 不谢, which means like, don't thank me. Literally, that's every year. You know? It's so funny. This is just like, just take care of yourself and your mother. That's it. That's all. Simple man, very straightforward, very direct. You know, we don't have a lot of those anymore. So yeah, if I see a decrease, you know, from the $100 mark, I'ma be like, oh, shit, what the fuck did I do this year? You know, but so far it hasn't happened. So I know my grandpa really is a Giga Chat, guys. I'm not even joking you. He has weights in the basement, and I thought my cousin was the one using them, but it turns out that it was my grandpa. And I looked at my aunt. I was like, "You let Grandpa do weights?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's okay. Don't worry. Like he doesn't want anybody to spot him because like I tried to spot him, but he just yelled at me." And I was like, "What the fuck? My grandpa does fucking weights in the basement." And I'm not even joking, chat. They're not like okay, next time I visit, like when I visit on Lunar New Year's, I'm gonna check how much it is because I didn't see like how heavy it is, but it's heavy enough that I can't pick it up. Yeah, he does deadlifts. I'm not even joking. He deadlifts. I did not even know that or learn that until just a couple months ago. Holy shit. Like, I'm like, you will die. My grandpa's like 90 something, okay? I'm not even joking. He's 90 something, but he looks like he's 70. Like, he has muscle. My grandpa's very, very athletic. Like, when he was younger, he was like playing football a lot and shit. So like, I know he is so Giga Chad. I didn't even know that he lifted. That's why he looks so fucking young. I legit didn't even know he was 90 until like last year when we celebrated his birthday. I was like, oh shit, happy birthday, Grandpa. How old are you? And my aunt was like, he's like 90. I forgot, it's like 92 or something. He's like, he's 92. And I was like, really? 92? I thought he was 70 something. It's like, no, that was like 20 years ago. Ha ha ha. And I was like, what? That's insane. I thought she was actually trolling me for a second. I know. Is your grandpa single? Ew, please. That's so nasty. Oh my god, please. Yeah, my grandmother on my mother's side passed away when I was very young. Like when I was 3 years old or something, she passed away due to a car accident. And I kind of, but not really, remember like attending her funeral. I do have like blurry snippets in my head, but I can't really remember. But my grandpa, yeah, it's been quite a while. He's just been, you know, living with my auntie and my cousin, and then my mom joined in after. So yeah, I don't think I think he's a pretty committed man. I don't think he would like remarry. Also, I think it's a little like, well, I don't want to say late, but he doesn't seem very interested, you know. So just saying. He also, like, when I go into his room, he still has like a photo of my grandmother on his wall. So sorry, girl, you're a little late. like decades late. Yeah, he's really like traditional. Yeah, my grandpa's very mysterious. I don't actually know too much about him. The only things I ever hear about him are from my aunt. He literally never talks about himself. He cooks almost every day because my aunt sucks at cooking for some reason. So sometimes when I cook things, I'll let my grandpa try because he's actually master chef.
And when he says that my dumplings were not bad, I was like, oh my god, that means they're really good for everyone else. My grandpa says, if my grandpa says that something I make is well seasoned, that means it's legit good. So sometimes if I'm like daring enough, I'll bring some food. I'll be like, Grandpa, try this. And one time he was like, well, you're better than my daughter, which is my aunt. So, so I was like, well, sorry, auntie. Guess you didn't get the cooking genes. No. No, guys, I'm not even joking. My grandpa is actually like low-key perfect. I think the only thing is like when he was younger, he probably had some anger issues, but everybody did, you know? Also, he tends to be kind of like cold, I guess. Like, he rarely compliments. Yeah, he rarely compliments like anybody. So like, if I say like, oh grandpa, this is really yummy, he'll be like, I know. So, you know, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is really good food, grandpa, thanks for cooking tonight. He'll be like, yeah, because nobody else in the house can cook. And I'm like, shit. Okay. I know, like he's like, you guys think I mauled? Like my grandpa probably mauls like on a daily basis. He mauled so hard after like 90 years of his life, his mauling. There's like no more like. It's just so casual. It's just like breathing for him. He just says whatever. Especially like he's really strict on my cousin because he's probably like a dude too. So, my grandpa would be like, you're so fucking tall and you still can't get a job. I don't know, something like that. I can't think of it, but like, I don't really live with them, so I can't really like mimic what he says on a daily basis. But like, he's basically always low-key like, he's basically always low-key just pointing out flaws in people, which I think is really funny. Like, oh, when I lost a lot of weight and I went to visit them, he was like, what the fuck? What are you trying to... He was like, why are you trying to starve yourself? Why are you so thin? And I'll be like, oh, I'm just not hungry. It's like, if you're not hungry, just stuff yourself. That's it. It's so funny. Yeah, my grandpa will always like, you know, point out my weight. He'll be like, you're too skinny. So you know what? If he stops saying that, that probably means I'm like that I've gained too much. Like if he stops saying that I'm too skinny, that probably means I'm too fat. Because it's either that or, because my cousin's like, he's not too bad. He's just a little bit chubby on the end. But like, I feel like there's no in between. Like for him, it's either you're too skinny or too fat. So it's weird. Yeah. Anyways, as long as I am at my like normal healthy weight, I don't really care. You know, he'll always think I'm skinny. Unless I like, you know, just eat too much and get a little bit too chubby, then he'll just say I'm really chubby, you know? That's what my grandpa does. My mom and my aunt are low-key always like laughing about him because he's just so like, he's so stoic, you know? So they'll always tease him and be like, oh, every time he falls asleep, he like talks in his sleep and it sounds like he's in a war. Like, what the fuck? One time I slept over at my aunt's house and legit, like it's not even like sleep talking, it's like sleep shouting. Like he was like, I don't know what the fuck he said, but I just heard like, whoa, whoa. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? And then I woke up my mom. I was like, what, is grandpa okay? I was legit concerned. I was like, oh yeah, this happens every night. And I never slept over again. It was the scariest shit ever. I was like, who does this? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if my grandpa was ever in the war. I never asked. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll ask my aunt. But like, he was so loud, chat.
Yo, chat, I was in the basement. They had an extra bed in the basement. I slept like underneath, like at the very bottom, right, of the house. And even then, with all the doors closed and stuff, I could still hear him. That's why I was so like confused. I like went to my mom's room. I was like, "Is Grandpa okay?" Like, I was like, maybe nobody else heard him because like I was still kind of up. So, and my mom's like, "Oh yeah, don't worry. He does this every night. He has like war dreams or something." And I'm like, okay. And then the next morning, I'll ask him. I'll be like, "Grandpa, what did you dream of?" He's like, "I can't remember my dreams. I can barely remember your name." I'll be like, "Okay, never mind." Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Maybe he is having a war PTSD. I don't know. But I don't even know if he was in the war. You know? So I definitely have to ask. You know, I just don't really ask questions about my grandpa because I low-key kind of like the mystery. You know, he's such a mysterious man. Like, it's not really gonna bring much conversation between us anyways, so... Yeah, actually, he's so mysterious. I really don't know much about him. Okay, let's continue super chat. Otto Crosshair, thank you so much for the super. The last 3 days had been the worst for me on years. Can I have the most platonic hug? Oh no, why is everyone having such a... Well, it's only been like 2 people that have said it, but like... That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. And I will give you a hug. I don't know how to simulate that through my words. I don't know how to... I can't move my arms. But just know that I'm moving them. And I am now going to attempt to wrap my arms around your body. Platonically. With clothes on. From both ends. And I will now attempt to squeeze slightly, not too hard and not too soft. The perfect squeeze, platonically. And a pat on the back. But yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that you've been having such a rough couple days on the New Year's. I hope it really does get better. And like I said in the beginning of today's stream, yeah, just hang in there. Don't try to endure anything that you can't. Okay, something I learned last year from my big depression arc is that if you find yourself enduring something for a long period of time, it means you're not being nice to yourself. Because just because you can endure something doesn't mean you should. Just because you know that you're resilient enough to handle something really doesn't mean you should, okay? And also, just because you know that you won't break, it doesn't mean you should try to break yourself. So if something makes you very uncomfortable or upset, try your hardest to change that. And you should never be compromising anything else. Because it's your life, dude. Like... I don't even know if there is another life that comes after this life or not. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The most important thing is in this current time and moment, you need to try to make yourself not even like super duper happy, but just like content, you know? So get yourself out of like things that are uncomfortable. Because even living things that don't have like the most complex thinking or feelings, even they know that if they're put in a situation in where they're in danger or uncomfortable, they will try to get themselves out of it. So it should be an innate sense. So if you think about it logically, that's what you should be doing. It just gets a lot more complex because we have feelings and stuff. But it still doesn't like take away... It still doesn't take away the initial, I guess you could say, format, which is, yeah, live your life to how you want, as much as you can, and try to be happy. Try to be happy. You know, the key word is try, but it's always like, you always work towards the thing that benefits you. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hearing like Bruno Mars songs in my head for some reason. Yeah, you always have to work towards, like, you know, making your life better, right? Because, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense logically or, like, emotionally if you're not doing that. Not to say that, you know, people aren't. But sometimes we get into this mindset where it's like, oh, this is just the way that it is. And it isn't. But the truth is, it really isn't. Like, you might have to sacrifice a couple things or, like, risk it. And you might not know if it'll work out well, but the thing is, you have to try. And even if it doesn't, then you try again a different way. You know? That's just how it is. So, yeah. Don't get yourself caught in the limbo, because, like, that's the worst thing you can do is go stagnant and just be depressed and accept it. I know it takes a lot of work, and obviously, like, it's easier said than done. But this is coming from somebody who literally low-key wants to die. So I feel like I'm okay. I feel like I probably am allowed to say these things, and it would also mean a lot if you guys listen too. Because there have been times where I'm like, I legit think there is no point, but I'm still here. So yeah. Okay, CJ Odell, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Never leave Enna alone or she'll get lonely. Bro, I'm not a rabbit. Okay, I know it's the year of the rabbit, but I'm not a rabbit. Hoto Hideyomi, thank you so much for the super. A bit morbid, but when I was young, my rabbit froze to death because my father left it out in the freezing cold at night. Oh my god! My grandpa did that to my turtle! Oh my god, I feel that. There is one flaw that my grandpa has. He has no remorse for animals. Well, actually, recently they got a dog and I think he's warming up to it. But like, yeah, he put my turtle outside of the window in Canadian weather when I was away for vacation. And when I came back, the turtle was like a fucking popsicle stick, man. I feel that. I'm sorry. Some people just don't care about animals. You know? I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. Super special. Thank you so much for the super. And I was talking about my favorite anime. What's your favorite anime, Clannad? Clannad is one of my favorite animes too, actually. I really liked it. I cried so much. It taught me a lot. It taught me that I can't find love, but I can find it in anime. Oh yeah. He's born in 1930s. It's kind of normal. I guess so. I guess people back then didn't really like care too much about animals. I don't know, maybe. Let go my ego. Oh my god, I know that. Let go my ego. Thank you so much for the super. An analysis on parasocial relationships explained. I guess I don't remember what I talked about. Like, sometimes maybe it's just because I woke up or something, but like sometimes I'll talk about something and I just do not remember. This is the same thing that whenever I eat something, like an hour later, I'll completely forget what the fuck I just ate. It's weird. It's probably because I'm on autopilot or something. When you were talking about independent men. Oh, like, is that parasocial relationships? If like someone is independent and the other isn't? Is that? I think that's a different meaning. Is it? I don't. Is that? That's different, right? It's just regular relationships. Well, yeah, I feel like that's just called like toxicity. That's a parasitic relationship. Oh, is that what it's called? No, what's parasitic? Parasitic. Maybe they meant parasitic. Oh, like a parasite. Oh, so like one leeches off the other. Damn. Oh my god. I feel like that happens quite often, no? Like in relationships, like when somebody's a little bit more they just kind of do a little bit more than the other. And sometimes I actually like, sometimes like if both parties don't mind, I guess it's okay. It tends to happen. Like, if you think about it, you can't really be like super duper equal, but I think, again, like you kind of try to be. Yeah, but there are definitely relationships where it's like both partners are okay with it, or it seems that way, so. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm not in a relationship, so I can't really give much, like, advice. I just know based off of the 2 that I was in, one of them was not even really, you know, so I try. I have a lot of relationship with friends, though. Like, I have, like, a lot of friendships, so sometimes I just base it off of that. Bristians TV, thank you so much for the supers! I had a rabbit named Mr. Nipples. Nipples? Oh, Nibbles. Oh, sorry. That'd be a cute name. If you named your rabbit Nipple. Hey, Nipple, Nipple, Nipple. Hey! That's so cute. / Poncho. He was white with red eyes and very fat with huge balls. A hawk tried to pick him up, but he was so fat the hawk couldn't. It did pierce his throat and bled out. I don't know why you had to tell us that. I don't understand what is going on. Like, I'm sorry. You don't really sound too upset over it. You seem very like... You seem really like you just wanted to tell us that. So it's not like, oh my god, one time this happened. You know, it just sounds like you're just telling us and this was just something that happened. And now I think you need to go and see if you're a sociopath. But... no, I have not seen Singles Inferno Season 2. I didn't even know they had a Season 2. I think I saw the first one with my roommate. I watched so much stuff with my roommate. Now I watch it by myself. It's so sad. Xiang Chang, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Philip Hua, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. What if you date someone and he confessed that his Oshi is one of your Ethyria members? I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Honestly, that might be kind of cool because then he'll try to get along with them, no? I don't really care, honestly, guys. Like, you're gonna ask me all these questions. I will probably be like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? What a coincidence. But, like, in the end, it doesn't matter. I would only really, like, react to anything if, like, for example, if they killed somebody. I'd be like, okay. But, like, you know, I think I've been quite through a lot, and I've met a lot of different people to the point where it's like, I don't really get surprised for too long. Like, I'll be like, oh! And then I'll just, like, go back to my default mood. So, yeah. I hope their Oshi is Millie. So then it'll be easier. Aaron Pampo, thank you so much for the soup. I'm excited to become a father in the future soon. I love working with kids too. For some reason, I thought you were gonna like make this weird and be like, I'm excited to become the father of your children. I was like, oh no. But then this was so much more wholesome. Thank you. See, this is my PTSD. You know, sometimes I get super chats that are like really weird, like the fucking rabbit hawk one. And then we get wholesome ones like right after, so my brain can't process. Like, you try to you guys should try to process like positivity right after negativity, or vice versa. It's like too fast. It's too fast. That's wonderful. I love that. Like, you want to start a family soon, or not soon, but like at all. And I hope that happens one day. I just want you to know it's probably not gonna happen with me. So just in case. I don't know. Like, just in case. Just you know, just saying it out there. That's all. Okay. This guy, thank you so much for the super. Anna, do you know how to get kids to talk to you? You introduce them to the child-friendly cartoon called Happy Tree Friends. Oh my god, I watched that as a preteen. I mean, I feel like that's such an old thing to do. Oh my god. Is Happy Tree Friends still like active? Like, do they still make new episodes and stuff? Yo guys, I watched like Higurashi as a kid, so like Happy Tree Friends was fine. Like, Higurashi was way more gory in my opinion, because like Happy Tree Friends was just very like cartoony. I watched that when I was little and that shit was fucked up. Well, to be fair, Kyo, you were like 3 years old like last year, so that's probably why. But I watched a lot of like gory anime when I was a kid, like really gory. Like I watched Elfen Lied, okay? Like I watched like anime characters having their fingers chopped off and shit. So like Happy Tree Friends was honestly not that bad for me. But yeah, don't show it to your kids, okay? Don't show it to your little siblings. Just don't show it to anyone. Like there's nothing like really interesting about it unless you're a potential psychopath who wants to, you know, wants to kill and just want to see anatomy and shit. So Happy Tree Friends was wholesome. Oh well, they probably named it Happy Tree Friends to make it sound wholesome. So that's probably why a lot of people are like, oh my god. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it was that bad compared to like some animes that I watched. Oh my god, you have an Elfen Lied icon! Elfen Lied was my first anime, Higurashi second. I was 21 though. Oh, I watched those when I was like, I don't know, I think I watched that when I was like 11 or 12, which was not the right age to watch those things. I remember watching Elfen Lied and I was like, oh my fucking god, like the first episode there was so much blood. And I was like, what the fuck? It's so weird because like anime, I'm okay with blood, but then when I go to like the hospital or like a clinic and they have to take my blood, I start fainting. I just see blood in real life, I'm like, ah, it's weird. I know. Especially if it's my own. Like I remember taking blood out and they were like, oh yeah, it's just a little bit of blood. And then she like came in with 7 tubes and I'm like, why do you need so much of my blood? And like by the... Honestly, I think it was the first one. She filled the first tube and then I fainted. I completely just blacked out. I don't know if I blacked out from shock or if I just didn't have enough blood in my body. But like, yeah, I fainted. I remember my mom like being like, oh, you're awake now. Like she had no fucking empathy. She was just like, you awake? Okay, let's take more blood. Here, have some apple juice. I'm like, what the fuck? I like watching when they take my blood. Okay, yo. That's great. I'm happy you don't have the same problem as me. I mean, usually they ask you to look away, no? Kind of weird, not gonna lie. You kind of sounded like a psychopath just then. It's okay. Okay. It's a good thing you don't live in Canada. Yeah, you know, honestly, I think I could probably donate blood. Because my blood is universal. But I don't! Because, number one, I don't care about people enough to do that. Number two, my blood is precious because I don't have a lot of it. And number three, I don't want people sticking needles in me, you know? I hate needles. I'm so used to it, I get interested and watch. There's nothing really interesting about it. They just take blood from your body, that's it. Oh, and blood is a lot darker than you think. Or at least mine. I don't know, I used to think blood was like red. It's almost kind of like... It's like a really deep maroon. It's weird. But yeah, I mean, Kill, if you ever need blood, I can honestly donate you blood. Because mine's universal. Like, I know I say it as a joke, but low-key, if you really need it one day, you'll always have my blood. And same goes for my other besties. Like, if Millie ever wants... Well, not want, but like if Millie ever needed my blood for some reason, I hope to God not. I will give it to her in a heartbeat. Even if I don't have a lot. I feel like I don't have a lot because like I have a small frame. I'm sure I wouldn't die, right? So, yeah. Like, legit, my parents are actually... This is weird. Okay, so I don't know how this works, but my parents are not O-type blood. My parents are either A or B. I don't remember which one. Same goes for my grandparents on both sides of my parents. Like, they're either A or B. So, like, I was born with O blood. I don't know why. The doctors... I remember my mom telling me the doctors thought it was so weird because, like, my family was full of AB blood. Like, A or B blood, not AB. But then I was born and I was an O. So, low-key, I was like, am I adopted? But then I look like my dad. So, probably not. And then I was like, oh my god, maybe I was born to, like, save people. And then I grew up and I'm like, no. I know.
Somebody said NTR. No, shut the fuck up. Okay, look, I look like both my parents. For real.
I think I probably had like a great grandparent who probably had an old type blood, so it's probably a recessive gene. But I just think it's kind of funny. You know, I don't want old type blood. I want to be like A or something. But low key, okay, low key B type blood, okay. Look, I don't really believe in this, but so far, everyone in my life who has had B type blood has given me a lot of trouble. Like, they have been one of the most difficult people I've had to, like, you know, deal with. Like, B type blood. My ex-boyfriend, League of Legends player, he was a B type. My mom's probably a B type too. I remember now. They all gave me a lot of shit. Not gonna lie. So, like, you know, I'm like, do I really want to be a bitch by blood? I don't know. I know. I wish I was an A-type blood. You know those like blood types that tell you your personality? I don't really believe in it, but it's still kind of fun to play around with it. Apparently, I'm supposed to be very leader-like. What do you guys think? Wait, actually, I don't know. Let's see. O-type blood personality. Generally well-liked by most people. Okay, that's true. Very flexible. That's true too. And adapt easily to change. Oh yeah, that's called trauma, and also being able to cope with trauma your whole life. They're easily influenced by others. Yeah. As well as perceived authorities such as television personalities. Generally trustworthy. Generally, more like the most trustworthy. Like when you tell me a secret and you tell me not to tell anyone, I will swear by that. I will not even tell the police. No. If I care about you. But can sometimes make mistakes due to lapses of focus. Sure. What is special? Oh, people with type O have the lowest risk for heart disease? Oh shit. That's nice to hear. I don't know how that works, but what diseases are blood type O people prone to? Systematic lupus erythematosus, systematic sclerosis, Sjogren's syndrome. Oh my god. That's a lot. Queen Elizabeth is also type O? Okay, I feel better now. And John Lennon? What? What an honor. Why is there a question that says, is cucumber good for blood type O? What? What does that have to do with anything? Huh. What? Which fruit is not good for O positive? People following the O positive and negative diet should also avoid several specific fruits, melons, including cantaloupe and honeydew, oranges and tangerine. Wait, what? Really? I think that's a bit of a stretch. Okay, I think like these questions are dumb. But anyways, sounds like I'm almost perfect. Well, we should probably have a stream where we talk about like blood types and personalities and stuff. Oh, we should also have another stream where we talk about like horoscopes and stuff, because low-key they're really fun to talk about. But you really do have to take it with a grain of salt. You should never ever fully believe in shit like that, because like everyone's so different. Also, like we all live different lives and experiences, so it doesn't make any sense that like you would be all relatively the same. But like anyways, it's still nice to learn. You know, it's still nice to low-key believe the good parts, you know, about yourself, you know? When I look up my horoscope and shit like that, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm a hard worker. I am a hard worker. Oh my god, I'm like really smart. I am smart, you know? I love that shit. Please tell me what I am so I don't... It compensates for the lack that I feel. Oh my god. I'm really creative. I am creative. I hate myself. Okay. Raymond Yang, thank you so much for the super. Do you have any goals you want to achieve this year? I want to learn more jazz dance, make my skill better. Oh, jazz dance? I've never heard of that. And improve my drawing skills. I want some expressiveness about erotic. Okay, so you want to be a hentai artist and you want to learn how to dance to jazz. That's really nice. That's very creative.
Also, that was I know this is how I deal with things that I try not to judge, but also low-key I'm judging. But I think that's pretty cool, especially the jazz dancing part. What do I want to do this year? Honestly, I just want to get my projects done. If I have to be very, very truthful, I don't really have much, like, besides, like, obviously being better and shit, which is what I aim for, regardless of if it's a new year or not. I don't know. I'm not very ambitious. I think I really want to meet my NIJISANJI friends and colleagues, like most, if not all of them. I really like to meet them because I do want to be like closer with them. I feel like, for example, yesterday for the NKO dice tournament, well, you know, for you guys, you just see like pairs going into like the collab room, but like behind the scenes we were all in the hangout, and I had just so much trouble. Like, I wasn't even like saying much, to be honest. I think I was really tired. But, like, sometimes I think like I still get obstacles from my anxiety, like TBH. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. It fluctuates, probably depending on like how tired I am and stuff. But yeah, man, I wish I got to like talk a bit more. And then like once I realized, and I think I was just like I realized I was there, but I didn't say anything, so I just left. I was just like, okay, I'm done. I tried. You know, I try every day. Well, okay, not every day. You did okay, you stayed in there. I know. All I did was stay in there and just listened. That's it. It was nice. I like listening to people. Sort of. But sometimes I feel a little slightly disappointed that I didn't just like say something. The only thing she said was one roast to me. Okay, no, I did say other things. I was talking to Reimu a little bit, but that's because it's Reimu, so I feel more comfortable with Reimu and Kyo, you know. So, there were so many people. I was like, I wasn't sure if I almost wanted to be there or not. and that doesn't mean, that has nothing to do with me liking people. It's just the thing that I always go through, you know. I have like problems, obviously. So I think that's probably the one thing I kind of want to like work towards this year. But like low-key, I'm working towards like this every year, so yeah. Too many people. Yeah, sometimes it's too many people, and sometimes it's just like, you know how sometimes you guys just feel shitty? It's like that too, it just fluctuates. Sometimes you just feel more anxiety than usual, and it doesn't just last a couple hours. Sometimes it could be like a couple weeks for me. You know, I feel like I'm in that phase right now where I just don't talk to people. Like even my friends, I don't feel like talking to them. It happens. And then there's some months where I just want to like talk to people, and I think it's really weird because I'll be like, hi, what are you doing? What are your hobbies? You know, and then there's just sometimes where I'm like legit, I just like leave the internet for 2 weeks. I can't really do that right now because, you know, I'm streaming. But that's kind of like, I feel like that is what anxiety is, you know? I know. But there is one thing that I will never not go away from, and that is my iPad. I eat with my iPad. I sleep with my iPad, which is not good. And it's like my bestest friend the past months that my roommate has not been here. You know, I'll eat and I'll be like, and I'll sleep and be like, good night. I've been watching Mob Psycho, because I never got to watch it. I'm starting on season 1, and oh my god, I've been like binge watching it. It's so good. And Loki makes me feel better because the main character is so, he's also struggling with, you know, life and just being social, and I feel that. I was watching it, I was like, I feel you, Kageyama-kun. You know? I know, it's so relatable. Don't spoil anything. I know there's 3 seasons, but I'm only like on episode 6 of season 1, so don't say anything. But yeah, I heard it's really good, so I want to try watching it, and it is really good so far. So
Oh yeah, and I'm also watching Butchie the Rock too. Yeah, I'm watching a lot of animes that low-key like reflect me in a way, and I'm just like, damn, this is so sad. I need therapy. I know. Well, Butchie the Rock was recommended to me by Millie, and then Mob Psycho, like I just heard that it was really good. Suha-senpai! Suha-senpai! Happy New Year! I haven't said Happy New Year to you yet. I hope 2023 treats you well, senpai! And I hope this year maybe we could meet. I hope I can meet everyone. Thank you for dropping by. Oh my gosh. Suha-senpai. My senpai. Happy New Year, Enna. Thank you! Thank you very much. How do you say Happy New Year in Korean? You guys know? Let's Google it. Happy New Year in Korean. Is it very similar to Japanese? Say hey, book money 받으세요. Okay, I'm gonna have to like Google Translate that and hear the pronunciation because I do not read Korean. Okay, let's see.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
What?
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
새해 복 많은 받으세요. Happy New Year! Oh my god, that's so much harder than I thought. Damn. Honestly, so nice. Thank you. Thank you, Suha Senpai. Suha Senpai will literally never insult me, which is why I like him. Oh my god, you know what I've been watching a lot too? Is it called The Englishman? It's like this English guy who speaks Korean and he like eats with Korean celebrities, and I saw this one episode where he and his friend were eating with Minho from SHINee, and oh my god, Minho looks so good. And I don't know, it looks like such a Korean Englishman. It looks like such a fun series, and yeah, I love Korean food, and Minho was so hot. I know, it was so amazing. Minho's like one of the only people I know from K-pop because I had like an obsession with SHINee many years ago. I still love SHINee, you know, I just don't listen to K-pop as much anymore. But yeah, they're like I think they are my favorite K-pop group. Like their music was so good. What about SNSD? I like SNSD too. I don't think I like listen to their songs as much, but I like SNSD too. I like Taeyeon's like solo album a lot. I have one. I have her first solo album. Like I bought it. But, like more of the newer K-pop groups, I don't really know. Big Bang. I think Big Bang. I only know that one song. The na 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 na. Wow, fantastic baby. You know that one. And then I know a little bit of like Super Junior, just a bit, like one or two songs like that. What's that one song? It's like, hey, I'm Mr. Simple. That one song. Oh yeah, and sorry. That one too. But that's all I know. But most of the songs that I do know are from like old SHINee. So. Yeah. But that's why I keep singing it to Bear, because that's the only song I know. anything that's Korean that's mentioned, I'll just start singing that song because like I'm uncultured. Yeah. I know. K-pop karaoke when? I don't think I know enough to do a karaoke of it. I really don't. Also, like, I don't speak Korean. It's so hard. Gangnam Style? Okay, Gangnam Style, like, blew up, so everybody knows that. I remember, I think in, like, my high school, we did, like, a Gangnam Style, like... I don't know, like, a end-of-the-year school video thingy, and we used the Gangnam Style song, and it was so cringe. Oh my god. Like, they legit stopped classes so that they could film everyone do some weird dance thingy as a class and then just put Gangnam Style in there. I was like, bro, this is nasty as fuck. I know, that's so cringe. I hated myself. I was low-key trying to like hide from the camera because I did not want to be in there. But like they tried to get everyone in there. They were just like left to right, like top to bottom, like trying to get. So I remember finding myself like doing this thing, the wave. You guys know the wave? You just like the wave. Oh my god, it was so cringe, and I looked so unhappy. I know, I hate those school videos. They're so cringe. It was so nasty. I hate it. I hated it. Really. The only good thing was that they stopped class. So, yeah. Also in high school, there were so many cringe people. Like, I was cringe, but like there were some people who were more cringe than me. There was this girl who loved anime and she wanted to recruit me to be in the anime club. And I did not want to. Like, I love anime, but I like it by myself. Okay? Like, I don't like... Okay, look. I don't know if this is a social anxiety thing or if it's just my innate personality, but when I'm passionate about something, I don't like to be passionate with a group of people. I like to be passionate by myself. So I love music, anime, but I don't like to freak out about it with a bunch of people. I like to freak out about it by myself in my room with the door closed with my iPad. Okay? I just like to do that by myself. If I had to freak out with a bunch of people, all of a sudden I don't like anime anymore. Like, all of a sudden music is not that cool anymore. I don't know, that's just me. I have a problem. So like when she was like, oh my god, I should join our anime club, I'd be like, no bro. No way. I don't know why. I just don't feel like it. And she kept trying. She's like, I know you like anime. Join our club. And I was like, I'm in another club. Sorry. And she's like, what club are you in? I was like, go straight home after school club. Man, I gotta go. And she's like, no, but you're gonna have a lot of fun. We discuss about manga and stuff. I was like, I don't want to discuss about manga, okay? I don't even like read that much manga. I just want to go home. Like, she really, really wanted me in that club, for real. She would bother me like almost every day for like 2 months straight. Like every lunch. She was really like positive for some reason. Even though I said no, she'd still try. And at one point, she came so close to me. Like her face was so close to my face. She's like... She was basically a very like animated character. She like came close to my face and she was like, I know you like anime. And then she's like, oh, your skin is so nice. And then she touched my skin, like she touched my cheek with her hand. And I was like, I fucking hope you wash your hands. I hate it when people touch my face, like, you know, because I don't know what the fuck you touch, but like if you touch something nasty and then you touch my face, I'ma break out. Like, do not touch my face, please. I hate that. Unless we're like very close friends or something, or family members, like you should not be touching people's faces. But like she touched my face and I was like, okay, now I'm definitely not joining this club, even if I wanted to, you know? So, man. You know what the weird thing was? So after high school, I don't have any friends. Well, I don't have like any friends that I've made from high school. But like, after a couple years, like this was many years afterwards, when I was in retail, that same girl came into the store that I worked with, and she had like the biggest glow up I've ever seen. Okay, this girl was nerdy with glasses. Her skin was like not super good, but that's okay because puberty. And then many years later, she came to my store. Oh my gosh, she wore high heels. She had a push-up bra. She had like makeup on, like her hair was like, it looked like it just got done by the salon. And I'm here sweeping the dusty retail floor, and I'm just like, wow. Should have joined the anime club, maybe. So, you know, life is fair or unfair to some people. But yeah, I don't care. I still wouldn't have joined, TBH. I don't care. I don't care if she turned into like a Vogue magazine model. I would still not have joined her club. I'm sorry. Yeah, but she was super pretty. Like I saw her in the store that I worked in. And, you know, obviously I didn't say hi because I don't think she would have recognized me. Because I also look different, but just not glowed up. Imagine, like, looking different years after, but it's not, like, an upgraded version. It's just you're different looking. I fucking
I'm still alive, TBH. Anyways, so I think I gotta like tone it down with the self-deprecating thing sometimes. Sometimes I like jab myself a little too hard. But anyways, yeah, I was gonna say hi, but then I was like, nah, it's okay. So I didn't. But then I was just a little like, I was just like, wow, it's so weird, like how this girl who bothered me every single day for 3 months is now going to the store that I work in, minimum wage. And I'm grinding here. Life is so unfair. Life is very unfair. So is she single? I don't know. Probably not. I think I remember her walking in with like a guy. So I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, I improved personality-wise. And you know what? Let's just stop talking about me. I hate talking about myself. Okay. Kinda. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you. How do you explain your job to your family? I don't. Well, my dad knows. My dad knows, but my mom doesn't. I just say that, like, I work with people on the other side of the world, and yeah, it's true though. Chian Kai Shrek, thank you so much for the super. 恭喜发财红包拿来. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the 红包. But it's not Lunar New Year's yet, so you should hold on to it. And for Lunar New Year's, I will give you guys some 红包, so prepare yourselves, okay? Alu peeps, I will give you guys, okay, empty ones, okay? I'm gonna give you the 红包, but with nothing in the 红包. Because I don't know if you guys deserve it. Okay, the Dino Man 95, thank you so much for the super. I just wanted to drop this real quick and say that you've been very entertaining and an inspiration for me to create in the new year. Sorry, I'm just thinking about how nasty and what a loser I am. Hope everything works out for you, both while you're at NIJISANJI and after you move on. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, sometimes I honestly am so surprised that people say things like, oh, you're such an inspiration to me, and I just picture like if I were to like watch myself do what I'm doing right now, I'd be standing in front of like 2 monitors and just saying shit into my microphone. Like I almost feel like I'm a scam, okay? I mean, I am doing my best, but I guess I just don't really see it that way. But I'm very, very happy that you guys are like, you know, I'm very happy that you guys see it that way, you know? Like you're in a clown show? Yeah, kinda, yeah. I think this is a me problem, though. You're slaying with those standing desks? Yes, I have a standing desk, and I stand for most of my streams. Treat yourself as you would your peers, and yes, I'm learning. I just can't really take it myself too seriously, you know? I have to see myself in a very, like, logical way, otherwise I don't accept much of the positivity that I give. Like, for example, if I go like, oh yeah, you're really good at something, because, I don't know, I have to be very logical. I don't know how to explain it. I think I need therapy. But anyways, but yeah, as long as you guys are comfortable and you want to be here, that makes me very happy, you know. I know, I need a little bit more self-validation. I know what I need to work on, okay, guys? We don't need to talk about this too much. I already know. And I'm very kind to myself in a way where it's like, I know I should be sleeping and exercising and reading, and I have been doing that. I've actually been reading a book, like 10 pages every day. I know that's not a lot, but for me it is, because I hate reading, okay? And I've been reading this book called... Wait, hold on. Look. Hold on. Okay, I've been reading this book called Senbazuru, which means 1,000 Steps to Happiness Fold by Fold by Michael James Wong. And low-key, I just kind of want to learn how to like fold an origami thing. But actually, this book is very, very insightful. They're like, if you... Oh yes, it's like a mindful practice.
When beginning to full, do not sit among the clutter of your day or rush to begin with hasty actions. And then I was like, you right. Sometimes I just like rush to do things. I'ma like, when I wake up in the morning, I'ma make my bed, make some hot water, sit down, think about what I'm gonna do for the day. Like, just take your time. So I kind of, low-key, sometimes when I read stuff like this, I feel a bit cringe. But I think that's also why I have so much trouble, getting to a more peaceful place. It's because I'm always seeing these things as cringe, and that's probably my fault. So I've been reading that, and yeah, there's a lot of like good advice in here. So yeah, I do recognize that like sometimes I tend to kind of just look down on something because it makes me uncomfortable. So again, like these books are not meant to be cringe, but when I read them, I can't help but like make fun of them because it makes me so uncomfortable to follow it. So I recognize my problem. I just gotta like execute it, I mean, find a solution and execute it. Yeah, I try, guys. I try.
Don't feel inadequate for things you like or feel positively about. It's okay. I know I have a big problem.
Baby steps. Okay, 10 pages a day. That's my rule. I was like, okay, before you go to bed, 10 pages every day. I don't care if I have to read it for like, I don't care if it takes like half the year to finish this book. You should just read something. My dad was like, yeah, you need to read more. Like, you need to get your brain, like, you gotta absorb info. And I was like, I read the chat every day, Dad, and I read faster now because of it. And he was like, no, you know what I mean. Because my dad loves reading. And I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know where that gene went. But I think like he likes literature and stuff, so. I mean, okay, to be fair, I have picked up books and I've like gone through them in like a day or two because they were so good. I think the problem is I don't really know how to pick a good book. Like sometimes I'll pick a book that I think is good, read like 20 pages of it, and I'll be like, what is this book? So I think if I pick up a good book, I will read that shit. But yeah, depends on the person and what you like. I also don't really know what I like. I feel like I'm okay with anything as long as it's like a good read, I mean, I was gonna ask you guys, I was gonna actually ask Alira for book recommendations because Alira reads quite a bit. But I don't really know what she reads. Like, I don't know what genre she reads. Lord of the Flies? Oh, I read that when I was like younger. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the books that I ended up really liking in school were like real stories. So not so much like fictional. I'm not really into like romance books because they're a little bit dumb sometimes. Like I've read a couple and they were just so annoying. It's just like, oh my god, Jake said this, and like I couldn't communicate it to him. It's like, oh my god, please Jake, stop, shut up, Stephanie, oh my god, just makes me so frustrated. A lot of the books that I actually did enjoy were like
were like war stories.
Actually, there was like this one from World War II that was really like, it was based off of an actual family, during the war that we all should know about. And then there was another one about like indigenous, like this indigenous individual, what he was going through. And I remember those two books very vividly. They were a really good read. I don't know, I tend to really like sort of like real stories that are kind of morbid, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh, Anne Frank was really good. Yeah, obviously Anne Frank is good. That's like really like famous, All Quiet on the Western Front, yes. I know it's weird because I'm not really into history. It's not really the history part that I like. It's more of the story of the actual like individual or group of individuals that I like. I think I just like to feed the emotional part a lot, not so much the historical part. Because like sometimes I'll forget like, the years of certain events in history. Yeah. It's you're into psychology, crime and punishment by Dostoevsky, it's really good, but you need some patience at times. Yeah, I also really like psychology books. I read a lot of like, okay, there was a period in time where I read like every single day. That was when I was living with my mom and I was trying to find out what mental illness she had. I know, that's very sad. But like, at the time, I wasn't really so much of a PC user. But like, I remember going to my high school library and I would like go into like the psychology section and just like fucking read everything. I just like read everything. I'll be like, oh my god, there's this that happens, there's that happens. I was low-key trying to like diagnose her, which is like really stupid. But it was because like my family doctor would just keep saying that she was okay, and I was like, she is not okay. I was like looking for that shit, like, and for the longest time I already knew what mental illness she had. And then a couple years later, finally a doctor, not our family doctor, another doctor was like, oh yes, your mother has this. And I was like, wow, what a surprise. I was like super duper not surprised at all. I was like, yeah, I kind of knew that like 10 years ago. That was literally the only time that I was reading every single day. It was crazy. But I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the psychology books. I also read a lot of like biographies on like criminals because it would kind of bleed into each other. Like a lot of the biologies about certain criminals would talk a lot about the psychology part of them. So that's probably why I'm so into like the criminal documentaries. So yeah, I mean, it kind of ties together in a way. Yeah, it was so interesting. So those are probably the books I've read most about. And I actually kind of want to be like a psychologist or a therapist, but then I was like, nah, I need help. So I can't help other people until I get help first. So maybe that's not a good idea. So yeah. So Willow, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Let me just. Where's my phone? Okay guys, I have to probably go at like in about 40 minutes-ish, so I'll try to like read all the super chats. Okay, where am I? Nahil, thank you so much for the super! Thank you! My grandpa was kind of the same, very stoic. Thing is though, he always had a 1,000-yard stare. We speculated if he had volunteered in the Spanish Civil War. He was very mysterious too. Yeah, grandpas are... I don't know. Grandpas are usually very, like, quiet. Or maybe it's just mine, so that's why I think other people's grandpas are like that too. Oh, God. Dylan, thank you so much for the super! Thank you! Anna, 新年快乐！姐姐，我好喜欢你。骂不好听的话，可以骂我吗？普通话和英文都行。感谢你。Okay, so they said Happy New Year. Enna Nechan. If you could scold me either in Chinese or English, I would be very grateful. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if I can really scold you in Chinese because, like, I'll feel bad if I do that. I think you have a problem if you have to ask somebody to scold you, okay? So, like, low-key, this is out of concern, but this is also counts towards the scolding. Like, you need help. I think you need to see a doctor. But, yeah, thank you so much, and Happy New Year as well. You see, if you ask me to scold you, I don't know if I can, you know? I don't know why. Therapists don't have 24 hours. Well, they should, because they're not people. Is this also valid for anime impulse meeting? Oh my god, when I was at Otaku-tan, there was like a bunch of Alex who was like, Enna, can you just say something mean to me? I'll be like, no. Why, guys? Why? It's not even like, guys, you can't just ask for mean things to happen. You just have to like, I don't know, like, like, if it's a meet and greet and I want to get to know you, I don't want to insult you, you know? It's not really like my environment. Like, if I'm getting riled up by a game and you're like backseating me, then yeah, like that will be the time where I'll be like, shut the fuck up. So like, there's a time and a place, and guys, like, I will do it, but it's gonna be very half-assed because, like, you know, I gotta be in that moment, you know. You know. Also, I'm not really gonna insult people if it's one-to-one because, like, I wanna like have like a nice moment with you. I don't wanna insult you. I can call you bitch, but like, that's about it. You gotta provoke her. No, don't provoke me because the security guy will be like, what the fuck? They don't know what we do in chat and stream, you know? They don't know that we banter. So if you like provoke me, they'll be like, hey, are you being respectful? You know, be careful. I'm actually very wholesome, guys. I know you guys don't believe me, but it's kind of true. I'm actually just a normal person. Okay, I don't really put up much of a persona because I don't know how. And also, no, I just have a harder exterior because it's the internet, and if I don't put a harder exterior, you guys will crush me. And I will not allow a bunch of dweebs to crush me. If there's anybody in the world who will crush me into little bits, it should be myself, not you guys. Oh my gosh! Sunny! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my gosh, Sunny's streaming at this time? Oh my gosh, thank you so much! Welcome, Brisk Cadet! Arigatou gozaimasu, Kaicho! And saluting you. Thank you, welcome! We're just talking about, what are we talking about? We were talking about how wholesome I am. Right? Yeah. Thank you. Hello, welcome, Briskadas. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Yeah, we were talking about Anime Impulse and how, like, when we do the meet and greet, a lot of people will probably ask us to insult them. And I low-key think that's awkward. But I mean, like, you can still ask. I just think it's awkward and I don't really know how to, like, answer back, you know? That's about it. It is awkward, yeah. Like, I don't even know how to, like... Just imagine going up to, like, your Oshi and being like, Can you insult me? Like, what am I supposed to do? Do I actually insult you? Or do you want me to, like, make something up? Because, like, I'm gonna be able to, like, physically see them, right? So I don't wanna insult their physical appearance because, like, I'm not gonna mean it, you know? Like, I'm not gonna insult your shirt or whatever because, like, I don't think it's... You know, I don't care what shirt you wear. Like, I don't care enough to insult it or compliment it. So... I know, so I don't even know, like, where to insult them. Insult their values. The thing is, I don't even know them that well. That's why I was like, oh, I want to have a good moment and get to know them. Like, hey, what do you like to do? Or what have you been doing and stuff? So, you know, that's why in my head, when I do meet and greets, I feel like that's what we should talk about. And not so much like, yo, fucking bitch, what's up? Why you look like that? Like, what am I supposed to say? You want me to say, why the fuck you look like that? Is that a nose on your face, bruh? Nasty. But what do I say, guys? Is that what you want me to say? Because low-key, I feel uncomfortable doing that. Idol, thank you so much for the gifted 10. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Please make sure you thank people who gifted the memberships. And Sir Noodles, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like the biggest insult would just to be like to skip them. Be like, oh, you want me to insult you? Okay, next. And they'll be like, oh,
oh my god, she skipped me.
That would be the biggest insult because they paid for it and I'll be like, no. I know. So I want to have my wholesome moments with the Alou peeps, you know? Be like, oh my god, hi. Most of the time, I'm gonna be honest, when I was meeting some individuals at Otaku-san, instead of insulting them, I would just actually be complimenting them because I was so excited to meet them. I would say something nice about almost each person, if not every person I met, you know, if I got the chance to say something, you know. So, and I would mean it because like I'd be so excited to meet them. I'd be like, oh my god, I love your hat. Oh my god, I love your bag. Oh my gosh, I love your shirt. Oh my god, you're so cute. And, you know, because I'm excited and I'm happy. But like, you know, it really has to be in the moment, you know. But you know, for those of you who are coming to Impulse and you guys are planning to ask me if I can insult you guys, like, yeah, you can still ask. I'm just saying it might not be, you know, what you're looking for because I'm not really in a bad mood. Unless you, like, fucking flick a booger at me or something, then I'll be like, bruh. But then at that point, that's just disrespectful. So I hope you guys don't do that. Which I don't think you will. So, yeah. The only time I'm actually ever, like, riled up is when I'm playing a video game. So, yeah. I'm sorry, and the next time I won't ask for an insult. I remember you asking for an insult, and I was like, I don't know, your username's kind of weird. I guess reminds me of a vagina. I don't know if that's a bad thing though. You know, I tried. Okay, Cake, please. Thank you so much for the super. Watching your streams help me get into a daily routine so that I wake up on time and do the things I want / need to do throughout the day. I hope that even without my streams, you're able to do that. So I'm glad that it gives you a little push. That makes me very happy to hear. Thank you. Fran, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Zero Rush, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. You'll get married and start that family. I can't. I hope the Brisk Cadets are not confused why this is a topic. I can't wait to hear one day, years after you've graduated, that you're currently raising your own kids. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like... And if you do, that'd be very wholesome. But I don't know if I would say that on the internet. Like, hey guys, I'm pregnant and have a kid now. Like, I don't think I would say that on the internet. I just want, like, privacy, you know? I'm a very private person. Sort of. Well, I think I should be private with, like, family matters, you know? Like, I would never... Like, I'll talk about my family and stuff, but I wouldn't, like, go too into detail about, like, who they are. So... But yeah, if it does happen, I feel like that's kind of wholesome. Sir Noodles! Oh my gosh! What the heck? Thank you so much for the Akasupa again. Thank you. If we asked kindly to step on us or beat us, would you though? Okay, look. I'm gonna tell you guys something, okay? If you really want that, what you could do is you could go on all fours, go underneath me, have a friend or somebody, a staff, take a picture, and that would that would be the equivalent to me stepping on you. So if you really wanted to do that, just like don't go in front of my face, just like go on all fours. I wouldn't be able to see you, I think, and just take a picture like real quick. Okay, that would probably work. She would chat? No, I would not. I'm not into that. What the fuck, bro? Like, what's wrong with you? I know you're into it because you're like, I want you to call me a bitch. Like, bro, I did not know you were so masochistic. I did not know you were a masochist. Sir Noodles, thank you so much for that super once again. Thank you. Guys, I'm not... Okay, I just want you guys to know something. Look, when I insult people and stuff, it's just because I'm in the moment. And like, low-key, you're just annoying, okay? That's literally it. I'm not a dominatrix, or you know those people, you know those women who love to actually like feel like they're in control over specifically men or just people in general, and they like need to feel that way. I do not feel that way, okay? I don't want to control you. And if you push that image on me, I will be annoyed. Like, I don't want to control you, okay? I do not want to step on you. I do not want to spit on you. I'm not like that. I
just want to get away from you. That's it. I don't want to be here. That's what I am. That's always what I've been, okay? The annoying and insulting part is just because sometimes you guys are actually fucking annoying. So I'm just saying, like, okay, like, you're annoying. Shut the fuck up. Like, live with your mom and just be quiet, you know? But, like, I'm not, like, a dominatrix or anything, okay? Like, I don't feel like doing those, like, you know those people who wear, like, really high heels and they have to feel like they're at the top to feel adequate? No! I don't ever feel adequate, so I don't need to feel like I'm at the top. I don't want to be at the top, okay? I want to be at the bottom and away from you guys. Okay, I want to swim away. So, I hope you guys understand that. I'm not a dommy mommy, exactly. I think that's kind of like never gonna be my thing, okay? No, I'm not a bottom, I just don't want to be here. So you know how there's a top and a bottom and then there's just nothing? That's me. I want to be nothing. Like, I don't even want to be in the room. Yeah. I like this one person in chat that I just saw who said, "Chat, why are we trying to label her?" Yeah, can you like stop being so dumb, please? Oh my god, guys, I recently reconnected with a really good friend. We've been friends for like over 5 years and we talk like once a year. And they know about my VTuber thing, and legit my friend was like, "I watch your streams and I really enjoy them, but as soon as I see your chat, I feel really angry, so I just close the tab." So like, shut the fuck up, chat, okay? Like seriously, my friend who is like 1000% normie literally cannot handle you guys. So the fact that I'm still standing here after over a year in Niji just says a lot. I gotta put up with y'all very, very much, okay? He legit said that. I was like, "I actually really like to listen in on your streams, but then every time I read your chat, I just feel like my brain is melting, so I just close the tab." And I was like, honestly, that's very fair. That's very, very fair. So like, there's your daily insult of the day. One of my most normie friends literally cannot handle you guys. That's how dumb you are. We're sorry, Anna's friend. I mean, she was legit, like, she was 100% serious. Like, she was not joking. This friend is really, really serious about her life. Like, she stresses so much over her life that she gets, like, allergies because of the stress. So for her to be like, "Oh my god, yeah, I really do enjoy your streams because you say some, like, pretty funny shit, but your chat, they're just such a big turnoff." And I was like, damn. I don't think my chat's that bad. And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna watch other people's streams to find out." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." So yeah, so like, honestly, yeah, the fact that she even stayed for 7 minutes that one time is a win for me. But that's not because of you guys. Because of me. Okay, Maxwell, thank you so much for the super. GU, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Alpha and Light opening cover when? I don't think I'm good enough in Latin to be able to, but I love that song. Sora, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. As a fellow O-type blood person, mosquitoes also love us. Oh yeah, I do agree. I do get bit by mosquitoes quite a bit. I hate them so much. The only thing on this earth that I want dead more than myself is mosquitoes. Hey, Shongmao, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. 有心戏剧不要多想. Wait, how do you read this character? Hold on. How do I read this character?
有些事情不要多想.
Oh, 有一些事情不要多想. So this means don't think too much about certain things. Like, don't overthink. Yeah, chat, don't overthink it. I know you guys, like, are dumb sometimes, very annoying most of the time, and just plain, like, terrible people. But, like, don't think about it too much. Just be yourself. Okay? Cool. Marsh Killian, thank you so much for the super. Do you think your MBTI changes every year? What's MBTI, chat? I don't know what that means. What is MBTI? This is inappropriate. Oh, it's a personality test.
Oh, it's the Myers-Briggs.
Well, the last time I took it was like last year, and it didn't change, so I don't think so. Wait, do you guys think like personalities? Oh, actually, no, I do think personalities can change. But do you think they can change drastically? Maybe like, gradually, but I don't think they would change very quickly. I think if your personality changed really quickly, then, you're sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, you're sick, because if you lose your memory, that's technically like, you know, an illness. Yeah, maybe after an extreme event. Yeah, usually that's like trauma though. So yeah. Which one was mine again? My personality from the Myers-Briggs test, according to last year of me taking it, is, where is it? I'm trying to find all. Oh yeah, it's the INFJ personality. INFJ, known as the counselor. I don't know what that means. Oh shit, there's some people in the chat who are INFJ too. Wait, are you guys like... The I is also for introvert, right? Oh my god, I like how most of you guys here are introverts. At this point, I almost feel like everyone's an introvert.
I like how everyone was like, I'm INFJ too, and then this one guy's like, I'm gay.
I'm very happy for you. That's the best personality trait. I'm ENFJ. Oh yeah, there are some introverts. Yeah, I mean, again, like, you just take it with a grain of salt because, like, we're all so different, you know? So it doesn't really make sense to just label all of us as, like... Or, like, label a group of us to be, like, the same or something. Because I am hell not gonna be the same as you, Chan. I'm sorry. Even if both of us have the same horoscope, or, like, the same personality type, or like the same fucking name, like you and I still different.
I refuse to be in the same group as you.
Okay, chat. There's about like 20 more minutes, so I'm gonna try to catch up on super chats. And then I gotta go do my errand today. I really have to get this stupid errand done as soon as I can, so... But tomorrow, I will be starting my gaming week arc. Okay. Where am I? Humphrey, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. BJ, thank you so much for the super. I know you'll do great this year. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great year as well. Wishing you all the best. Trong Tang, thank you so much for the super. 在想好 Anna， 想在我很喜欢冰激心灵. Why is everybody making that? I think it's somebody else said that too. Is that a meme or something? Why do you guys keep saying that you like ice cream? I don't get it. I like ice cream too, but... Thank you so much. 我也喜欢吃冰激凌，但是冬天的时候我吃的不多，因为我很懒。Oh, it is a meme. Oh, okay. Chian Kai Shrek. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you. When is this? I need to translate so much. This is a hongbao with nothing in it. A kongbao. Oh my god, you're right. So hongbao is like the red pockets that you give for Lunar New Year, and they're asking if it should be called hongbao, which means like an empty packet, which I think is really, that's very smart. That's like a pun. Pluto-kun Shadow, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. And I learned that there existed 25 million years ago a bird species, Pelagornis sanderisi, that had an estimated wingspan falling somewhere in between 6.1 meters and 7.4. Sheesh. It's considered the world's largest flying bird ever discovered. I hope that it's extinct. Wait, is it extinct? I really hope it is. There is literally no reason why a bird that big needs to exist. Wait, isn't that a dinosaur? Looks like a dinosaur. Oh my god, it looks so scary. Oh my god. The beak looks so scary. Oh my, this bird looks so... Oh my god, this bird is probably the reason why people have bird phobia in the first place. What the fuck? I think it's extinct, right? Oh my god. That is a dinosaur. Oh, okay. I don't know, I've never seen this dinosaur and I'm kind of upset that I saw it today. Oh my goodness. I do not like this bird. I'm glad it's dead. Thank you. Spicy Tofu, thank you so much for the super. Happy New Year, and I just got back from a month-long trip to visit my family I haven't seen in 5 years. Wishing you and all the Alu peeps a good upcoming year and can't wait to see you at Anime Impulse. I can't wait to see you either! And also, I'm wishing you and your family the very best as well. Thank you. See you very soon. Shout out Hang, thank you so much for the super. Hi, Enna. One of my boyfriends said he had a dream about him, you, and Mika going on an RPG adventure to stop Mika from giving birth to a satanic baby who is trapping you all in the parallel world. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know you might have to dump your boyfriend. Satan666, great. Great start to the year. Thank you so much for the super. Love ya. You fill in the darkness within me with that malding head of yours. Please keep hating and being toxic to us. Don't hold yourself and go beyond. I like how there's like so many different groups of you guys who like kind of like see me as this like role model for very specific things. There's definitely people who want me to be like savage or something, and then there's definitely people who want me to be like, I don't know, like a fucking dommy mommy or something. I don't fucking care. But like, I'm just gonna let you guys know, I'm gonna destroy all of your hopes and dreams, okay? I'm not confident or cool enough to be a dommy mommy. And also, I'm not savage enough to be like, you know, your savage Satan lord. So, leave me alone. I'm a normal person. I don't want to talk to you. And I just want to go out and have lunch. Okay? So, yeah. Go away. Go away. If I have to do another filter, I will. If I have to make another period joke, I will do it. Oh, yeah. Nar, thank you so much for the super. First super, hi Anna. How about No Longer Human? It's heavy but a good read. Nonetheless. Anyways, thanks for all your fun streams and Happy New Year. Ooh, you know what? I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna be going outside later anyway, so might as well drop by a library and look for that book. Thank you so much for giving me your first super as well. Thank you. Lamp, thank you so much for the super. There is a really healing song called Magic Shop with English lyrics. When you are feeling down, please give it a try. Oh! Wait, let me write that down. I need to write the book down and the song down. Oh my god, see, like, guys, why can't you guys be nicer to me like the overseas people? I'm nervous. This is my first time sending a super. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your first super. I really appreciate it, and I will definitely check that song out. And yeah, it sounds very wholesome, so it sounds like I like healing songs because I need to heal. So yeah. I like how there's like half of you guys who are like degenerates who are like, oh my god, yeah, you know, and then there's the other half that's like, jayo, you can do it, and I believe in you. You're so wholesome. Yeah, I hope you have a great day. And I'm just like, you know, I'm clinging on to those people while trying to like, you know, trying to handle all the degens in the chat, you know. The people who talk the most are probably the degens. Be like,
the streamer reflects the chat reflects the streamer, and like those people are the people who talk too much. And then the people who don't talk enough are the people who would just like humbly and quietly be like, I hope you're having a great day. And then they just walk away. And I'm just like, thank you, I appreciate that. You know, I hold on to those moments so that I can carry through and, you know, keep up with you guys for the next day and the next and the next and the next.
Oh my god. By the way, I can't wait to show you guys the new emotes. They're really fucking great. They're actually finished, but I just need to like, you know, I just need to get some paperwork done, I guess you could call it. And yeah, I'll be like uploading them pretty soon. So I hope you guys look forward to it. I'm really like excited for you guys to see. A lot of you guys, members especially, requested for more Alu Peep icons. So I have abided to your request. Okay, Alu Peeps. I did realize that I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, yeah, there's only one Alu Peep icon. Whoops, I think too much about myself. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys look forward to it. Like I said again, I did lose a few slots because I did not know that you had to upload emotes as soon as you have the slots open. So I'll probably have to like upload them like slowly, but I'll show you all of them in advance when I can. Okay. Kosaka, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Little ink dots. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you. What if somebody showed up with a Bidoof mask or cosplay or like a side duck? Okay. I think that would be one of the only times where I'm like, what the fuck? Why? You know? So, I personally just don't like Bidoof or side duck. So if you don't want me to like you, then, yeah, that's all you have to do. Box Yuto, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Can you roast my profile pic? No, I can't. It's a really cute dog. Pomu Sweat, thank you so much for taking my words out of context. Thank you. Kosaki, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. This guy, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. And I just want to ask, when you meet your friends at a sushi bar, do you greet them by saying, what's up, B? Oh, wasabi. Like, what's up, B? No. A Kinky Cadaver, thank you so much for the super. Hey, Enna, weird question, but I want to hear your thoughts on it. Not asking for myself. But would you ever consider marrying someone without dating? Also can't remember my for, but it was extroverted. I don't think so. I don't think I can just jump right into marriage. I'm pretty... I mean, okay, let's just say I'm 50 and I still haven't, like, married anyone. Maybe that might change, but for now, no. Also, if this was for yourself, no. Let's see. Vivian, thank you so much for the super! Yiru, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. And Vivian, thank you again for the super. Thank you. Lillian, thank you so much for the super. And now today's my birthday. May I have your blessings? And a birthday song, please. Yeah! Sometimes, I don't know if you guys actually want me to sing happy birthday, because some people don't like it. You know how, like, sometimes when you're at a table and you're like... and you kind of have to sit there and listen to people sing happy birthday to you. That's why unless you ask, I'm not gonna do it, because I don't want to make them uncomfortable. So yeah, if you guys ever have a birthday and you want me to sing your birthday wishes, let me know, because I don't want to just do it and make y'all uncomfortable. Okay, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lillian. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for dropping by on your birthday. I hope you have many more birthdays to come. And I hope you get to eat lots of yummy food today. Thank you. The birthday wishes. I like it when it's someone's birthday and you guys all say happy birthday. It's really nice. And I feel better about my chat. Vivian, thank you so much for the super. My dumbass forgot to put the chat twice. Oh, is that why you had like 2 empty supas? I'm so sorry. I wish I could give you a refund. But have a great day, and I'm listening to you while doing school. Okay, make sure you focus. Thank you for dropping by even though you're in school. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Ash Hull, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Congrats with your new year already blessed. With Omanko. Oh my god. This is, by the way, this was because of the collab from yesterday, okay? I'm not just saying it out loud because it's inappropriate. Yesterday we played the NKO dice tournament, so that's why. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope yours is healthy too. Well, yeah. Either if you have one or if you're gonna come in contact with one. I hope it is healthy. Bless. Nahil, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. I recommend the JCS interrogation videos. It shows how police... Oh my god, I watched that! I watched those interrogation videos! Also, we understand your tuntu and our emotional Dom Hellbird. Sure. I'll just give it to you guys. Yumi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Wait. Chotto. Oh my god. I'm really like afraid of like those... Okay, good. I was gonna say like if I got any more emote slots, I'm really afraid I'll lose them. So like I'll try to keep up with them and just like put in like those random wing ones for now, so that we don't lose the slot. Cause low-key I'm traumatized now. Okay, should be good. Oh my gosh, Resnillium, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Yeah, those wing ones. They're actually really cute as emotes too, and you can see them better. Yeah, so if you see the wings, it's because I'm just putting them in for now, so we don't lose slots. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I have like 8 minutes. Well, I can go a little bit into 12. I just gotta make sure, because I'm also meeting up with a friend too. So, because she's gonna be printing it out for me, so I don't want to make her wait. And also, she's like really pretty, so like low-key, I just want to see her face as soon as possible. There's something wrong with me. Okay, Groovy Nag, thank you so much for the super. Very excited for the new emotes. Me too. I really can't wait until you guys see them. I wish I could just show you now, but yeah, I can't. I gotta get them approved first. But yeah, I'm really excited. Lexi, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. The Dictionary of Body Language: A Field Guide to Human Behavior by Joe Navarro. I heard is a good one and an easy read. Okay, let me write this down. So then after I go to the library, I'ma look this up. Wait, I should write it down on like a piece of paper. That actually sounds really interesting. Hold on. I'm just gonna write the author's name. Joe Navarro. Loki, I do want to read more, but yeah, I don't know any good books. Gyro Juggler, thank you so much for the super. You say you ain't gay but get lesbian ads? Based. What? I don't know if that's what I've ever really said. That sounds like it's part of a song or something. You know what? I already said this before. I don't really know. I think mostly I'm straight, or maybe like bi-curious or something. I don't know. I also don't care. I think I just like people if I like people. And that's all I'm gonna focus on. So, if I ever like a girl and I feel like making out with her and she also feels the same way, like, I'll go for it. Probably not gonna happen, but like, you know, that's, you know, I'm just saying. But like, you know, just based off of precedent experiences, I've only really like kissed a dude. So, you know, but at the same time, I don't really have much experience. So like, you know, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. At least for me, it really does not matter. I think what matters is if there's gonna be someone on the other side at all. I don't care if it's a girl or a guy. I just have to make sure that I actually like them and they actually like me. But the problem is there gonna be someone there? That's literally all I care about. So yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not really important. What's important is that I don't die alone. That's it. Yeah. Okay, Miguel, thank you so much for the soup. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Miguel. I hope you're having a great day too. Sorry all of my streams are inconvenient for you, but I promise I'll probably stream sometime in the evenings. Next week. Etheria's Munch, thank you so much for the soup. I don't know if you bake, but do you use sourdough or deal dough? No, I don't. I'm really bad with dough. I usually don't make I usually don't bake or make bread or things like that because usually it's so hard. Dough is so difficult to make good. I think the only dough I handle is the gyoza skins, but then those ones are pre-bought, you know? Like the gyoza skins are usually pre-bought, but that's a lot. That's basically it. Yeah. But bread? I've never tried to make bread. I feel like bread is one of the hardest things to bake. For real. I feel like a cake is easier to bake than bread because it deals with dough. Because I've made pizza before. I made pizza before, but the dough part that I made was kind of hard. So wait, what are you guys? You didn't even notice? Notice what? It's not that much harder, I promise. The yeast is hard to rise. Yeah, and then there's just something about making homemade bread that just doesn't taste as chewy. I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe it's the gluten. I think I just don't do it well. Wait, did I miss something? I'm so confused. Why some of you guys are being like LMAO and then you missed it? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't understand the memes. It's a meme that I don't know. I thought it was a legit question. That's why I was like, it's kind of random, but I still answered it. Anyways, okay. Budo-kun Shadow, thank you so much for the suba. Thank you. I feel like you'd like stuff about real life mysteries, thinking about it, like Dyatlov Pass incident. Who is Dyatlov? I don't know. Actually, I have read a bit of mystery. Ooh, Anatoly. Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, I can read that too. I've never heard of that though, so maybe I have to write it down. Now I'm just having the roll that dough in my head. Roll that dough. Every time we say the word dough, I just think about roll that dough. Feel my emptiness slow. I know, that's all I think about now. It's in my head. Cake please, thank you so much for the super. A crime interrogation channel I've been watching is Explore With Us Psychology. It's fascinating, honestly. I'm pretty sure I watched that too. Look, guys, I watch a lot of criminal related things, you know, they're just so interesting. Also, there's so many channels on YouTube and they're all really good productions, so it doesn't help, you know, decrease my interest. Kinky Cadaver, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. I'm more into fiction myself, but if you want recommendations for NF, I recommend Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, House of Leaves, and Song of Achilles. I think I might have heard of Song of Achilles. But the other two, no. Those sound like... Oh, they are fiction. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let me just actually just gonna DM it to myself at this point. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget to take this piece of paper with me. Okay, there we go. Homemade French bread is a beach to make, but it's so good. I occasionally make it for my friends, but I'm more into desserts. I love making mocha pâte de crème for my friends as well. I want to be your friend then, because I wish I had a friend that could bake so that they could just give me shit so I don't have to buy all those desserts. Not the same. Oh, by the way, chat, I wanted to make mochi. Maybe this month if I can. Cause, yeah, I want to make mochi and make them look like aloo peeps. I don't know if that's possible. You know how like they make mochi and make them into bunnies? I'm gonna try to attempt to make them look like Alouette. Yeah! I'm gonna try to see. Oh yes, you guys reminded me too. I need to look for like glutinous rice. Wait, chat. I have a question because I really couldn't find this answer on Google. So in order to make mochi, you need glutinous rice, right? But like, do you need specifically like sweet glutinous rice or just glutinous rice? Because I couldn't really specifically find that answer anywhere. I don't want to use the flour. I want to use like real rice. Oh, just glutinous rice. Oh, if you want to make sweet mochi or not. Oh. But if I get the non-sweet one, can I just add sugar? Because I don't know if I can find it. I'm actually going to buy a mochi maker. Well, I'm saving up for one. So, I'll see. I'm going to try to... First, I got to make some... I got to like budget everything out. And then if I have enough, I'll probably get one. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be like... I'm going to be able to like... do it physically, you know? And, you know, I thought I would invest in one because my family really likes mochi. And my friends do too. And I was thinking like I would probably make it often and like gift it to them for like Lunar New Year's and for birthdays and stuff. So I was thinking it would be a pretty worthy investment, hopefully. Maybe. Also, I just kind of want to learn something, you know? Yeah. I don't think you can use regular sugar. Oh, I guess not. Can I use like powdered sugar? I don't know if that does anything. But the thing is like, okay, even if the mochi part isn't sweet, if the thing on the inside is sweet, it should be okay, right? Yeah. Okay, so I do need to get like... So it doesn't matter if it's like sugar, glutinous rice or not, or sweetened, I mean. As long as it's glutinous rice. Okay, that's my biggest problem. I don't know where to find that. I went into my local grocery store and I couldn't find it. Like, they just sold regular rice. And then the lady was like, oh, can't you just use regular rice? And I was like, I don't think so. I think it'll be too hard. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that. Maybe today. Okay. B, thank you so much for the super. Happy New Year, Enna. You and the rest of NIJISANJI have been such a big part of my 2022. Thanks to you guys, I've gotten back my drive to do more art. Here's to a fruitful and happy 2023. I'm so glad! And thank you for supporting Niji. We really appreciate it. We hope to have you along the ride for 2023. Yeehaw! Arky, thank you so much for the super. Good luck on your errand later, Enna. Take care. I love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope I can just like... I hope this is the last time I have to run this errand because low-key I'm like really tired about it. Like this is low-key getting kind of annoying, so I really want this. I don't really want to get this over with, which is why I've just been like trying to do it as fast as I can, but it just takes so long. I know. I hope it just works out. You know, it'd be nice if it could just work out. You know. Okay, let's see. Fabrizio, thank you so much for the dono. And that's kind of random, but have you considered having a free chat on your channel? It's a convenient place to see your schedule and new members. You are the only member of Ethyria not to have a free chat. Can't see community tab on YouTube Android tablet app. Oh, I don't know. I'm so used to uploading it on the community tab. I feel like with the free chat, you guys just have like more opportunity to talk. So like low-key, I just want to like shut you guys up. So I'm probably not gonna do it. I did do it one time and I was like, it's gonna be such a hassle to like make a waiting room, delete the video after. And with the community post, you can just post it and then you don't even have to delete it afterwards. And if you see my schedule, great. If you don't, then surprise, I'm streaming tomorrow. So yeah, I mean low-key, I'm just saying what I feel honestly. Yeah, I kind of like the community forums, you know. I like the traditional poster style look, you know, not so much like, oh my god. You know, sometimes like when I put up a waiting room for a stream, you guys have a pre-chat like the night before. You guys talk about some weird ass shit. Do I really want that? Shh. Talking less is better for you. it's different for me because it's my job, but like talking less is better. Maestro, thank you so much for the super. Really enjoyed your ASMR last week. I'm excited for when you feel more comfortable doing it and start trying RP scenarios. Could you please mute or remove your intro/outro next time? It is quite a blast to your ears if you're not prepared for it. Oh shit, I never even thought about that. Actually, yeah, thanks for letting me know. I didn't think about that. Because I never really do ASMR streams. You're right. Maybe I'll like put it lower or something. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't actually think about that part. Okay, Emmy, thank you so much for the super! Dono! Thank you. Kran, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. Some time ago, I dreamt I got a greet ticket to meet you at Anime Impulse. In there, met a girl I hooked up with. Sadly, later in the dream, she NTR'd me. I realized then that I had missed to meet you because of hanging with her and then woke up. You see, this is the reason why I don't have a waiting room, like, for the schedule, so that you guys can just talk about whatever you want, you know? You need help. Also, like, if you paid for a greet and ticket and you didn't show up, I'd be like, bro. Like, oh my god. What an insult. Like, you, like, standing me up for, like, this girl you just met, and she, like, NTR'd you, well, you kind of low-key deserve it, so, like... And plot twist, you know, the person she NTR'd with was me. Arbis, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. Hi, and I hope you have a nice streaming week. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the games, and I hope you guys look forward to it as well. Thank you. Aaron Pampo, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. Your grandpa is an inspiration. I hope I can continue lifting when I am 90 plus years old as well. Your gramps is goated. Oh my god, me too. I don't lift now, but I hope in about like... how many years? I don't know. Like in a couple more decades, I will be able to lift as well. John Borison, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. It's either your amazing content or my extreme copium, but since I started watching you, I've been much happier and productive. Uh-oh. You know what? Let's just say it's both. But also... probably more towards the extreme copium side, if I have to be honest. I don't think my content's any more different than other people's. I just do the same shit. Maybe I talk a little bit more and I'm a little bit more annoying. That's about it. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sergey, why? Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. I wish the time difference and time zones were smaller so that I could annoy you more often. I mean, I really don't want to, but it would probably happen. And you know what? That's fair. In any case, I love your stream, Enna. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know, I know I'm just teasing you guys. So, but you know, I'm just also just telling you the truth. You guys talk about some weird shit. Sometimes you guys start role-playing or something. I don't know. Like, you do you, as long as it's, like, respectful and shit, you know. Very, very rarely I'll see, like, some people, like, just throw shade at me, which is fine, too. I don't really care. You can talk about whatever, but, you know, for the most part, I do want you guys to at least respect each other. And just not be so weird. And I'm, you know, honestly, I haven't really seen that happening in pre-chat, so I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, you guys will always have the pre-chat for the waiting rooms for the streams. The night prior, so you guys can talk there. You don't need a scheduled waiting room. This is more work for me. Disco Mooney, thank you so much for the super dono. Thank you. Yesterday was the anniversary of the It Takes Two stream with Mista. I had COVID at the time, and while browsing YouTube, I found you guys. So thank you for all entertaining times since then. Thank you so much for celebrating our anniversary. We still haven't finished the game, you know, but Mr. and I will probably work on that. Don't worry, there's no rush, you know. No, Mr. and I, that's just who we are. You know, we take our time, go with the flow. I know everybody else has completed it or something, or at least farther than us, but you know, we aim where it counts. I don't know what that means, but yeah, thank you. And I'm glad that you have recovered, it sounds like. Look guys, this is what happens when you put two extreme introverts together, okay? I almost think that this has become a really funny meme, so... Like, also, Mista's really busy, so, like, I want him to always put his own things first. Because, like, there's no rush. I don't really think there's a rush, personally. And I'm basically happy anytime that I get to collab with Mista too. So yeah, just take our time. There's really no rush. Contact Teal, thank you so much for the super. Top 5 favorite desserts. Oh my god, okay. Top 5. Like a not New York style, but like a fluffy Japanese cheesecake. I like chocolate cake too. Oh, I like eclairs. They're really good. I kind of like, what is it called? An almond cake too? Oh, I think I like almond cakes too. I don't know if that's what it's called. Yeah. And oh, I like shoe cream puffs too. Those are my favorite. Those are my top 5. I love so much. And I'm not really a sweets person. Jane Lee, thank you so much for the super. 2022, I heard you, saw you, know you, and love you now. 2023, I still love you and I'll still keep supporting you. Thank you for everything. You're precious. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you, Jane. I really appreciate that. I'll do my best this year. I know some of you guys are probably having a rough week or rough 10 days into the New Year's. You know, don't think about it too much, as that one Alu Peep said. The year is still new, but also, guys, just remember, like, you know, every year, don't pressure yourselves to have like the best year ever, or like don't negatively just go towards thinking, oh, it's just gonna be another terrible year. The truth is, every year is gonna be terrible and great. There's gonna be good things that happen, and there's gonna be bad things that happen, and most of the time, like, yeah, we'll probably have like that one year where like a lot of bad things happen, or like a lot of good things happen, but like relatively every year is just gonna be like okay. So just make sure you take care of yourself, and like, you know, again, like, don't endure so much if you know that it makes you upset or unhappy or uncomfortable, and always try your best to, you know, have a life where you are content. Okay, that's all. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I really do want to chat with you guys a little bit more, but I have to go before the post office closes, because they love to open late and close early, because like, what are you doing? Anyways, yeah, let me try to figure out this stupid ass errand that I've been running my entire fucking 2023. And I will be here tomorrow again, same time. Can't wait to play bully. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for hanging out. The Zatsudans are always fun, and we talk about some weird ass shit, okay? Just letting you guys know. Yeah. I think it's always just gonna be like that, so I'm sorry to those of you who are weird about it, and can't wait to do it again for those of you who are accepting of it. So thank you very much. Okay, have a great day, have a great night. Please eat and sleep if you haven't. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Otsuena. Bye, guys. Gonna meet up with my cute girlfriend.